These are tales of danger and the pursuit of endless riches. Adventurers and heroes from all parts of the world charging into the unknown, setting steel and magic against the most impossible foes, with each time wondering if this would be the last. Storms gather on the horizon, and evil rises from the waters of despair. These are tales of endless adventure. These are the Awakened Fables.
All right, so we'll do a short recap, and then we'll begin. Aside from the inquiries, you have essentially finished the arena battle. You've not only finished it, but succeeded in winning the 10,000 gold pieces.
Woo! Good job.
With that, there were celebrations as well as unusual greetings in this fair city of Yezdar, where the announcer that had proclaimed success to your triumphs was now branded as a criminal. With that, at the end of the fight and the rest of the day, you heard that they were going to execute him. And, of course, two of you went out to see these proceedings and incidentally found some unusual characters there.
You really fucked me being famous.
Yes.
Yeah, you really
being famous got you a bit more than you decided to chew.
Indeed.
And with that, an angry mob chased you through the streets. Only 100, and then only 50, and then those 50 were melted by one of your allies on your very deck. Ali, very upset. The guards of this particular city also gave you a thorough warning to not do that again. But that was it. They didn't give you any punishment. It was just a warning. So now you have rescued this particular announcer. And with that, you've also gained 4 crew members. Would have been 5, but the captain accidentally
murdered the fanboy.
Was it an accident, though?
It definitely wasn't.
It was somewhat of an accident.
They meant to hurt him, but they forgot that NPCs
We are
don't have hit
legendary
points.
heroes, and most people cannot survive like 40-foot fall from ship.
Yeah.
I know,
That's
I'm
right.
sorry. But I did get to replace movable Ken, I got immovable Rod.
Yes. All right.
Cool guy.
Yeah.
So now
Rod's a name.
you have paid your dues. You have your own ship, crew, and supplies, and re-equipped yourself.
Bryn is back into his clerical gear rather than his.
It is the
city
next
wear.
day. What do you guys do? Where do you guys go?
That is the question.
Well, Rin's divination revealed that location on the map,
That's right.
which is circled.
That's
Rin
right.
is very much in favor of going there. He has no idea what would be there. He wants to go there.
Okay. So I think one, as well as Faith, is trying to kind of piece together why we have the bowl in the first place. So, you know, we kind of ended up with it following the missions. But
That's right.
who does it who wants it? Everyone wants it, don't they?
Well, you're in the desert, so everyone wants it.
Yep. And so did it was the priestess that was being beaten, was she a representative of the group that made the bowl?
No,
No. Okay.
she just wants out of this place.
Right.
She wants adventure in the great wide somewhere.
Cool.
Right.
cool.
As it happens, we have never come across the people who made this or have direct affiliations to the people who made this.
Yeah, like
Correct.
it's not
Yeah.
even from Rin's faith. Rin's
Okay,
just
cool,
treating
cool.
it very carefully
Very
because
carefully.
he got the vision
Yeah.
of it being important, and he's like, I gotta protect this thing with my life.
Yeah. Shall we? I mean, it seems like a good choice to sort of go to the source with an item like that.
I'm inclined to agree. I mean, do we know that there is only one of these artifacts in the desert? Maybe there are more temples.
And it might not be that special. Do you know what I mean? Like it might be something that everyone can have one.
It might be like ashtray for God.
Correct. Yeah.
We would not be
Water
sent on
goblet, for
something
God.
like this if it were an ash tray, as you put it. It would be. I wouldn't have been put out here for that.
Or like
It
you know
would
the
be
people.
pretty hilarious if you were Rin. I mean, your God would be a cruel one.
On other reflection, I may have been put out here for an ashtray.
No, statistically, that is moderately unlikely.
Moderately
Yeah, so I
unlikely.
mean, I wouldn't, because we've got this thing now. So, and if we're not going to use it, we need to. I'm happy to go to where Rin saw, to the place that Rin saw. But I feel like we should really think about what we're going to do with this thing.
Temporary custodian till we find someone worthy of using
Yeah.
it is worthwhile.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm going,
I
because
am.
so far we've not seen anyone that, you know, we've not interacted with anyone who would be considered worthwhile.
I would rather hold on to myself until the time is right, until we're around to the point where it's supposed to be used or
Sure,
revealed.
sure.
I'm just going to...
Yeah,
Law of
I'm
large
happy.
numbers, we have to meet a good person soon because everyone has been asshole.
I know.
Well, it was those monks were they weren't too mean. They were fairly useful.
That's true.
They were beating each other at the orders of someone else.
I mean, but relatively to like the necromantic barrel merchants, they
Correct.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
are morally ambiguous, not straight bad.
Yeah. That's it.
But I mean, I don't know. We got a captain. We got a dope boat. I mean, like, listen, I know I am not the moral lodestone of the party, but like, we are at crossroads where we could get up to some fun and also morally ambiguous stuff, or we could custode this water boat.
Who is the moral lodestone of the party?
Oh.
Halfling
Well-
that is the stone tablet.
Yeah, yes,
Halfling
maybe
stone tablet.
yes, maybe the moral lodestone.
I thought Rin was the moral lodestone, or maybe Conwar. Maybe.
Conwar is quiet but very intuitive.
Yeah.
Conwar's probably one of the more good aligned people in the party, so I'd probably like, yeah, he must be.
Conwar, come down here from flying. We need actual good idea. Come. Either killing or digging, and we should really split it with the smart one.
Ka!
I will translate that.
Wise.
Yes.
He said car.
Cool.
I do not care where we go, as long as it is not back to the place with the countess, because I like my fingers.
Yeah.
That is
yeah.
a good idea. I've received some warnings about that place. It may be unwise to return quite so soon, and I don't think they're going to be going so well with their whole plans over there.
No.
What about little column A, little column B? We find out what is on the map. It's
Yeah.
where the water did the cool thing, and if we find some like suitably fun distraction on the way, then like Pot can take second place.
Absolutely. Let's go. Let's see what happens.
Right.
Okay, how do we sail a boat?
Oh.
Yes.
How do we sail a boat?
Yeah. Go boat, go.
Yeah.
Is this boat also big?
We can do it. We've got the well, I mean, is there anything else we need before we go? Because we can just go.
You already have provisions. You already have water.
Anything else anyone wants to pick up from the city?
Picked up an announcer. I don't know what we'll do with him. How is that guy, Winston?
We could stick him.
How is he?
He can be the.
He's by your side.
Oh, Jesus, you're fucking... Oh, God.
So I turn to...
Who's this Jesus fellow?
And I
Does he look like one?
He doesn't look like one. Not with a beard.
One does not have facial hair. So I asked this announcer, you've been listening to us talking now, and I guess the decision is up to you. What would you like to do?
Me? You're asking me?
I am, yeah.
Oh, well, I was saved by your kind Mr. Lizard Wizard.
Absolutely.
I will go where he goes.
Okay. How do you feel about that, Riker?
I mean, if this guy's gonna straight up be an employed hype man for me, like,
Okay.
I'm not gonna pretend that's in the dream book somewhere, so...
Yeah.
What is your name, friend? I did not even ask. I mean, I said,
My name is Kahil. Very common.
Camille, I presume your skills largely lie in, like, running, fightering, and not so much boat work.
No, I am not very good with the boats. I am more of the speaker, you see.
Well, while at sea, you follow the captain's commands naturally, but maybe he could act as a speaker for you, Yesune. Not that you have trouble yelling at us.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
So don't yeet this one off the boat. I carried him up here. Not that I met the guy you did, but no. This one seems okay.
Yeah, he seems fine. He
Can
must
I
have
make
seen
an
something
insight
in you.
roll into what he's thinking as well?
I want to make an insight roll to see how hard it would be to yeet him off a boat. Roll for that.
I don't need to make a roll to work that one out.
You've got no, you need to make a history roll. Roll that one. You might need to check
don't need
again.
that much of a history roll. But clearly you can see that he's being very humble.
Okay.
He's standing behind Riker, even though he's saying, I'm right next to you.
And
So-
does he look quite puny? Does he look like he could like lift anything or?
He looks very scrawny. He can climb things. He can run
Okay.
away, but he can barely fight.
Okay.
What do you think about Crow's Nest, Yesune? He's shout up there. He's good at looking and
Yeah, I
finding.
guess so. But we also have Cornwall. His eyesight's probably,
The crow's nest is mine.
yeah.
Mm.
I just leave him up there. It's I think that's safest. Yes.
Don't go up there, Kahil. Like
The
he'll
eagle's
straight up-
What's the name of the crew member who's obviously going to betray us that we all really like now?
Oh yeah,
Anya.
Anya. Yeah, she's the best.
Oh yeah.
Anya's great.
If you want to know where Anya is, because you guys are speaking at the captain's quarters, she would be in above deck. At the
Okay.
moment.
All right.
with her ear to the floor, just listening, like, sharpening the dagger.
Listening and plotting.
I'm
Yeah,
just
I
gonna
mean-
send my monkey, my
She seems like a useful person to have around.
Oh, you
psychic
summoned it
monkey
already.
to go and spy on her and see what she's doing right now.
Yeah, you totally can.
All right. Are you psychically linked to this monkey?
Yeah. So I'll send it out the window because I'm imagining the captain's cabin's at the rear, and we can just open one of the stern windows and let it kind of climb up. But yeah.
Yes. With the location actually at the bow of the ship, not the rear.
Okay.
But yes, there are windows. You can send them up there,
Out the porthole.
and you can see that she is already speaking to some nefariously looking individuals, bandits. That's what they look like. Speaking to them about how she can usurp the current captain.
Oh God, she's such a go-getter.
Yeah,
Excellent.
like real motivated.
Oh,
Only
I
good
like it.
vibes
Yeah, I'm
behind it.
impressed.
I think we can all agree.
Yeah.
Yes, for solid.
You know, there is a little bit of a tradition among Githyanki that before we start, we kind of like stab a dagger in the middle of the deck. And if anyone wants to challenge the captain, they're welcome to pick it up and then we can fight. I'm really happy to do that if we wanted to see, we'll flush her out.
Oh.
I think Cahill will fight her if it crosses her.
Well,
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's such a great idea.
why is it not a great idea?
Because it would just be having Cahill may not be suited towards fighting.
Oh right, no, I wouldn't imagine Cahill's going to challenge the captain.
You are captain. For my perspective, this is your ship. These crew are yours, and you discipline them as you see fit. And like, I will provide commentary, but probably not interfere.
Oh, I appreciate that.
You are captain. You got the uniform. It looks damn good.
Thank you. It does look quite good.
But yes, what you think, Yasune? We make way. We look for this spot in desert, maybe.
Yeah, I'm really like, you know what? I'm happy to be in charge of the ship, but I'm happy to take direction as far as where you want to take it. So
yeah, if we could go to the spot I found, that'd be very much appreciated. I'm sure there'll be something of worth there.
So how does everyone sound for that?
That's very cool. I think for ship-based tactics and movement, you are in charge. I think navigation planning, we have, we have Rin, we have Conwar, and for repelling orders, I have a mallet made of brick.
I also do know how to pilot such a ship.
Damn, this bird has many feathers. That is damn handy, Conwar.
Excellent.
You can thank the guard that we slew upon arriving at the bandit camp.
Oh.
Oh, snap.
Oh, there we go. All right.
That mean if I kill you and eat you, I can learn to read?
Perhaps, but you must be one of my kin.
Oh, who did I eat?
Oh, you ate the fanboy. No, you didn't eat the fanboy. That was Ella ate the fanboy. Yasune ate the fanboy.
That was Ken. You ate Ken.
Yeah, Ken has been eaten. That's disturbing, but don't.
Well,
My primary skill was adoration of core role model.
did he taste okay?
I mean, yeah.
He tasted like a 14.
Yes, like a 14.
I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
Rude.
All right.
All right,
Are we gonna get underway then?
Yeah. Let's
That'd be
sail.
yes.
All right. So I'll
right.
head up on deck.
Yep.
I'll call the crew to the main deck.
Yep.
I'll stab that dagger right down in the middle. And I'll step back and make a circle, and I'll say, we're about to go underway. It's a tradition on this ship that if anyone wants to challenge for the captain's position, they can do it now. If you're feeling lucky, pick up the dagger. If not, and then I'll just leave it at that, and I'll look across the crew and see if anyone's thinking about it.
You can see Anya go straight for the dagger. She kicks it up into her hand, and then throws it at you.
Okay,
Ooh.
cool.
Gonna roll for an attack roll.
Initiative?
After she makes her attack roll, I'm guessing.
I'm gonna make my attack roll, and this is where I'm aiming.
Riker gasps in horror at Anya's sudden and unpredictable
No,
brain.
awesome. This is how a boat should be.
11 against your AC.
No.
So essentially, she aims somewhere, and instead of hitting you, it hits the main mast.
I'm going to go and pull it out. I'm going to hand it back to her and say, try again. And go back and stand where I was last time.
Oh.
Cahill, get some fucking commentary for this. That was such a power move.
And Cahill's behind you going, and she's kicked it up, and then she's thrown it. Oh, it's gone wide. Oh, it nearly hit me. Where are you aiming?
Hey, I'm gonna get out of the way. I'm just gonna go up to the upper deck over this way.
You guys she does it again. 16 hits AC.
I'm gonna come with you, Rin.
No, 20.
20. Again, you're too quick. And she says, well, I'll try again tomorrow.
Oh, I like her. She's got spunk guts
and she gets the dagger and puts it back into the place that you stabbed it initially.
Yeah.
She just begrudgingly says, guess you're the captain for today.
Excellent.
You're gonna hand it to her. She is single-minded. Like
she's so open and honest. It's refreshing.
I like straightforward people, and like she's straight up a bad person.
I'm going to be keeping my eye on Anya.
Excellent.
The other crew members have no want or desire for such a position.
Mm-hmm.
They stand back. Did anyone want to listen in on their voices or their thoughts?
Riker stayed down on the deck watching, so he might just have a little peep in.
Those of you checking, roll a perception check, and those of you checking their thoughts, you know what spell to cast.
Yeah, I think I'll do that. Detect thoughts.
I'm going to I'll do the knowledge cleric channel divinity one. So they need to make a saving throw. I just got to check what sort of saving throw.
Ah, yeah.
It was D, yes.
Yeah. D.
Wisdom saving throw they've got to make with a DC of 17.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I have advantage. Oh, no, I don't. This is just listening.
26 is pretty good for your listening.
Yes.
Oh, they actually are.
21 for one of them. Only one of them. And the other two are this.
One fails.
Yep.
They got good wisdom saves. Nice.
At least one of them does.
Oh, they've got separate stats. That's cool. I like the effort.
Yep. Well, they're different NPCs.
That's cool. You didn't just give them all the same generic stat block.
No. So, Riker, with your 10, all you hear is a bit of gossip. You think she can do it? No, she just threw it at the main mast. She's quite delicate for little flower. So that's what you hear. What was your spell, Rid?
Oh, it's the channel of divinity. Read thoughts. So
read thoughts. Okay.
I can read surface thoughts.
Okay, so the surface thoughts of the three girls, aside from Nitya, you can't read her surface thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Giant Leto, essentially, what they're thinking is there is no chance she can defeat the captain, considering she was able to fight in the arena and survive.
Okay.
This is a good captain to have.
Nice. Okay, they seem pretty happy. Sweet.
Excellent. All right. If
and so that would be the same for my detect thoughts, or would I?
For
pick
your
up the
detect
other girl?
thoughts,
Yeah.
I have to make a wisdom saving throw for that.
I think surface thoughts is just easy access, but if I want to go deeper, then yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Because you have detect thoughts, you actually get to detect Jaya's thoughts, Nitya's thoughts, and her thoughts are the beetle will come, and hopefully we don't have to encounter any of the desert dangers.
Okay.
I might delve a little bit deeper on that beetle, so it'd be a wisdom of 15.
Yes.
She's got a pretty good wisdom save.
Mm.
Ooh!
You succeed.
rolled
You
poorly.
delve deeper.
Burrowing.
You can hear. So these are the thoughts that you notice, or that you dig and salvage.
Sorry, say that again.
These are the thoughts you
Essentially-
salvage.
Yeah, these are the thoughts that you salvage.
Oh, okay, sorry.
She knows a bit about the land around here. She is quite the navigator, and she does not want to encounter any of the creatures that are in a mating season in the
Okay.
desert, because they will be very hostile.
Okay. Stay away from
All
mating
right.
creatures.
So I might just so that was Neitha, did you
Yep.
say? Yeah, so I might just introduce myself to Neitha and say there's someone I want you to meet that you might be able to work with on our journey. And
Mistress, I am just a crew member.
yes, of course. Well, you'd be useful on our journey then. That's what crew members are for.
Yes, and how can I help, Mistress?
Well, I just think you look like the type of person that could work really well with our navigator, who is Riker, I believe.
Oh, here's
yes,
our helm.
I will work with him. I'm not very good with of his kind. They
I thought
are
Riker.
Oh, he's
Very
fine.
scary, you
Don't
know.
worry about him.
I thought Riker was the helmsman.
Yeah, Riker's
Well, whoever
helm.
the navigator is.
no one at the moment.
Oh, Rin.
Oh.
No, that's why we got the glossography so that Rin could do it. Because
Ah, yeah.
Okay.
It gives an advantage on location-based checks.
yeah.
Cool. Well, I'll introduce her to Rin because obviously I would know that. Well, one would know that.
All right. So you assign the crew members with their partners so that you can work well together.
Uh-huh.
And you start sailing. So as you can see on this map, you control the boat. You can move it wherever you wish, as you don't have to make checks for that.
Oh,
If
sweet.
you hit one of my hidden mines that you cannot see, I will describe to you what you notice.
Ooh. So,
Great.
Excellent.
So we're playing Minesweeper.
ooh, so do we want to?
Oh, we're playing battleships.
Oh,
And
I've
where's
got an
the
idea.
wind? Where's the wind coming from at the moment?
The wind is coming from the west,
Okay. So
so you're getting a strong headwind.
I've got an idea. How about we all just take a turn, like on the order we've got our little pictures on Roll20. So like Thomas first, then Faith, then Matt, then me, then Ella.
I was
And
thinking like the captain
we just-
could drive. but, like,
that makes sense. Yeah, you can move it as we go, just one hex at a time.
Yeah, just
I
do it
like
one hex at a time.
driving. It's
Okay.
pretty fun.
And we're just going to head. We've got to. Okay. So the wind's from the west, so it's coming from the rear.
Yep,
I
And we're
that's
just
right.
going. Excellent. We're just going to
Good.
run downwind towards.
Boom,
Yep,
Excellent.
that's right.
boom.
In a straight line. I'm just. So what we might do is we'll have Riker on helm. Rin can navigate. Conwa, if you want to keep an eye on what's happening, and I guess one as well.
Yeah.
Well, one could always help with moving stuff around the ship as well, like doing like actual like helping on sails or whatever is needed.
Yeah. And HR.
Yeah.
I feel like one's
Sort
good
of-
HR.
Chatting to people and making sure they're happy and
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
There's so much paperwork for like one boat trip. We haven't gone anywhere, and
I
I've given you like
know.
3 sheets of paper. I can't even read. Why are you giving it to me?
Just
don't know,
sign
like-
on the bottom. It'll be
I
fine.
don't know what I'm signing one. Like, okay.
Trust
Or
me.
you can have my blood in the event that I get sick. Weird request, but hey, let's go.
All right, let's do it. We're just going to run straight downhill in a reasonably straight line towards. Yep.
I think you have to pick the squares to see if bad things happen.
Oh, excellent.
All right, first hex. All right. So on the
And now
first
we have a
hex.
pentagram.
All right. So on the first hex, on your starboard side, you can see something unusual. Roll for a perception check.
So I guess that's
On the right side.
Yeah,
Yep.
so Conway, you're probably the best for that, aren't you?
I am at the crow's nest.
And you got
the-
advantage on perception checks because you're a bird person.
That's correct.
You're a bird folk. I like Aarakocra's name more than bird folk.
I like bird folk better because it's easier for most people to do.
All right. Here comes the roll. Very nice.
So it's
Oh,
dirty
dirty
20.
20. 30-20. You can see an unusual amount of activity over there. An unusual sand, like an unusual sandstorm, very thin and narrow, and going into the sky, like a water
Willy
spout,
willy.
but a sand spout.
Yeah, wow. Well, we
True.
want to stay
What is
well
that?
clear of that one, don't we?
Do I know anything about what it is?
Roll an investigation check.
Oh, investigation.
Try and
Go.
identify it. You can see what it like. You can see it,
Oh,
but you don't know what it is.
I have no
Or
idea.
is anyone helping you? Too late.
Yes, we would ask the
Yeah.
crew. I'd be like, what is that thing?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone, there is a strange spout of sand coming up. I don't think it is natural.
No, not natural. That seems worrisome. Let me get a look. What do you need me to roll a check for? I can roll nature, or I can roll nature if you like for it.
Roll nature.
Okay.
Do you need a hand with that so you have advantage, or?
I mean, that wouldn't be bad,
All right, I'm going to help
but I
you.
do have a very good modifier to nature. That's 22 without
22?
even a reroll. I could roll the d20 again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
do
roll a
it.
d20 again.
Roll it again. So the first one was better with a
The
7
first
on
one
the
is much
d20.
better.
I got a 7 on a d20 and still get 22 because I got a plus 11 nature modifier.
Yeah, wow.
Bam.
All right. As you peer into the sand, you actually see a flock of harpies.
Oh, that's some harpies. You should be careful. Harpies will they'll snatch you and fly. You don't want to be. You don't
How
bother.
far are we from them? Like, what's the
From them?
distance?
Every hex is about 300 feet, so you're 300 feet away.
All right.
We
So,
could just keep moving away from them. couldn't we?
yeah, I think we should just keep moving away from them.
I think that's
Alright.
a good idea.
Keep
Oh.
going.
Move,
Gonna
move
put
the
my
boat.
hood up.
All right. I'm going to keep the ruins of Kumda to the south, and then once we've passed them, I'm going to come about and and I think we should head due south once we're. Is everyone happy with that?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
All right. So again, on your starboard side, you can see the harpies behind you, but on your direct starboard side, it's quiet, unusually quiet.
Oh, excellent. All right.
Okay.
While going straight ahead seems to have a bit of a light sandstorm debris.
So
debris
you
from a
say
sandstorm.
starboard. So off the starboard side, it's unnaturally quiet. Are you saying?
It's unnaturally quiet, yes.
Let's go with the debris, perhaps, or maybe we should check in with Nietzsche and ask her what she thinks.
Okay, you ask her?
Yes.
Captain, I would suggest heading straight. Do not go into that clearing. It is always a trap. There are many ant hills over there. That's why it's very clear. Very clear indeed.
All right.
I vote not going into a trap. That sounds like a good plan. Yes, yes.
I'll nod and then I'll kind of turn to Riker and say, "Steady on the helm, Riker."
Rin will scribble on the map ant hills. So where is it actually at? There?
Right here, starboard side.
Right there.
On the right
I'll actually add that to the map as well because
So a good, I do actually have a bit of a sailing background, and a good way to remember the difference between port and starboard is that it's when you think there's no port left, as in alcohol.
There's no port left in the bottle.
Ah.
Or if you're sailing in like where there's because you normally have red and green lights.
That's right.
It's no red port left.
I thought it was like I always thought it was because port had 4 letters and left had 4 letters. I heard.
That's also a good way to remember it as well. Yeah.
Actually, I got a bit of think. I've just was thinking about what we got here, and I've just testing out fonts. So
At another stage, Ella, we will discuss boats at greater length.
Excellent.
And in
For
case
the moment,
anyone,
we go straight.
how because around the time of the Harpies, Connor put his hood up, and now when anyone like looks in his direction, it just looks like he's covered by the waves of heat, and he's really kind of indistinct to look at.
Cool.
It's cool.
oh, he's all hazy wazy,
Hazy
Yeah.
wazy.
like
He
hazy
looks
maze
like
cave.
he could like maybe be a mirage or a trick of the eye.
Ooh, that's cool.
Like I did mention it before as well, but Rin has changed out of his street clothes and he's in his full religious getup again.
Okay. What does that look like?
I mentioned it to you before. It's probably it's like based upon much more like regional stuff. So like the light, more loose white clothing generally, but he's got a hooded tabard over it, his stuff as well. And tracing from like the end of like one, and like a lot of it has the tabard and the sleeves have these interweaving lines of blue which branch and split off and recombine and branch again. It's all in the dark blue, but there's one line that runs from the end of one sleeve to the end of the other, and it like meanders all over the body and such, and that's all in gold.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
What because we haven't traveled by ship before. Do we need to make checks regarding the heat if we're like below deck?
If you're below deck, no. If you're above deck, yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Can we rig? Maybe in hindsight, I would have done this if it was so hot. I would have maybe rigged like some sail over the helm to keep things as kind of
Like
shaded.
a shade.
Yeah.
Yes, there's actually, even though the picture of the boat that you have there for this very large map only has 2 sails, you have 3 sails.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
so it's
right?
not a
So no, it's not.
It's big.
No, it is a schooner. It has 3 sails.
Okay.
It's such a good schooner, you can drink out of it.
Yeah.
You'll see the battle map when you get to the battle.
Oh.
If there was
we
a
get
battle.
to the battle. Yeah.
When?
When? Well, depends. All right. So as you journey into the sand, you hear something whirling. I need all of you to roll a perception check.
Ooh, okay.
Is sight okay?
14
that?
for Rin.
Is sight okay?
Sight is fine. Yes.
Cool.
It doesn't blur you. There's nothing obscuring your sight.
Oh no, I was just asking because you said it was a sound, like that we heard something. I was just clarifying what kind of perception check we were doing.
Yes.
Ooh, look at that. Conway, that's fantastic.
Eyes for days.
All right. So Riker, you don't know what that whirling is. Rin, you have an idea of what that whirling is. So anyone who got an 11 or higher, you succeed.
Okay.
But anyone who got higher than a 17 gets a bit more.
So you mean just higher than 17 or 17 and higher?
17 and higher.
Okay.
So,
Okay, cool.
So that's Cornoir and 1 then.
Yep. So with the success of the entire group, aside from Riker being still getting hang of the boat.
He's filling in his employee forms.
Yep.
Oh.
Rin, the whirling sound is a projectile from up ahead.
Oh.
You don't know how far ahead, but you can clearly hear it, so it must be fairly large. As for Connoir and 1, so Edie, you also know what. So you know that there's a projectile coming your way.
Excellent.
For Connoir and 1, you know that it's not large, but rather there's multiple coming your way, making
I cast Mage Armor.
cornucopia of sounds.
My,
And they're coming from your port and starboard side.
Oh.
Ooh.
with my ability to see very far distances as if they were up close, am I able to tell what kind of thing is flying towards us? Like what kind of projectile?
Yes. They're harpoons.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Harpoons coming towards us.
Ah!
So you hear the there's no impact, but you hear them.
Ooh.
Did we see where they went? Did they go forward or aft?
They've gone to 4, not out. Like they weren't aiming for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, we just stay out of the way of them.
Continue moving,
Yeah.
but which direction?
In a straight line, I think.
Straight line.
Yeah, port and starboard had the harpoons. So the harpoons are either aiming at something or coming from something, and either way we
Was
don't.
this like shot across bow? Like, don't go any further.
Oh, it's an invitation. Yeah, well, I don't. It's like stopping or turning. I don't know if that's such a good idea. I mean, it's something on the starboard and there's something on the port, and then if we turn in either direction, we're going to bump into them. So I think we should just probably keep going ahead. We've got the ballista as well, so I can send like Anya onto the starboard ballista, and I can send, I don't know, maybe anyone else who wants to kind of like shoot a ballista on the port side.
I'm very good at shooting if it comes to that.
Cool. Do you want to? You maybe you can jump on one of the ballista, and we can get the crew to load her up in preparation. How's that sound?
All right. All right.
Good plan.
Keep moving.
Captain.
And I think if we weren't already running at full speed, I'm going to give the order to open the sails a bit more, perhaps, and pick up as much speed as we can.
Yes, you were not running at full speed.
But
I can give the order.
Okay, but first of all, I'll make sure that what we're approaching doesn't look too like. What are we heading towards as far as the quality of the sand?
Quality of the sand?
Yeah.
Flat sands. There's no sand dunes.
All right, let's go. Yep. Open up the throttle on this and go as fast as we can.
Boom.
All right.
Got my eyes peeled for danger.
As you unfurl the sails and get a bit more speed, you pass through the thick of this sandy debris from essentially a storm up ahead. You can see a large tower directly ahead of you, about 6, maybe 800 feet away. So just shy of a mile.
Right.
Um, and you can see emerge from the sand dunes to your left and right, so your port and starboard sides, small ships of raiders. Roll for initiative.
Important question before
Oh
before
boy,
anyone
this
rolls.
boat's not going to be driven for very long.
What
Before
what was
anyone
that
rolls.
question?
With where I am in the, I said before anyone rolls.
Oh,
With
sorry.
where I am on the crow's nest, how far am I away from the rest of the party?
How far
How
are
many
you
feet?
away?
Yes.
You're not too far away from the rest of the party. I mean, they're just lower than you.
But I need like a feet distance.
Feet distance? I'd say 15 feet,
Aces.
give or take. Maybe
All
20
right.
feet,
No
depending on
one
the angle.
that is on deck and presumably, possibly even inside the ship. No one can be surprised, and we all
Ooh.
have advantage on initiative.
Ooh.
I already had, but I will take again. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll roll another one. See what I get if I gave you. No, I got better the first time.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
And that is as a result of this like very finely crafted magical bow I have, just thrumming with excitement of battle.
Oh,
Oh.
I warned you. The defective sword of warning.
Yeah, but it's a bow of warning.
Oh.
So 17 for
right.
Riker.
Right. Whack.
Rin got
There-
a 12.
Feral instinct, baby. I'm going to go kill someone and stop
Riker,
driving right
I'm
away.
just going to make sure it's clear, Riker, you cannot just walk away from the steering wheel. You have to, like
You can tell that to
someone has
the initiative order, Yesune.
you need to get someone to hold it if you go off and
You definitely would have explained that to me before.
okay, good.
Just yank it left and run away.
just take it with you when you go.
Rip it out of the rudder stock, move the steering block, and run.
I mean, yeah, you just got to turn it no matter where it is, right?
Yasuni, I have the wheel. It's fine. Why are you looking at me like that?
Jesus, take the wheel.
Lead, take the wheel.
All right. So I think everyone roll.
Yeah, everyone's rolled. I just haven't recorded it. That's all.
Okay.
So Rin was 9. That was the better one.
No, the better one was 12.
12.
9 was the worst one. The better one was the first one I rolled. So, yep.
Yes. There it is. Yep. So 13. Face of 17.
I was just looking at one of the spells I've got, and holy damn, is it good? Because I thought it was concentration, but it's not. It just lasts for 8 hours.
Oh, Guardian of Faith.
Yeah, Guardian of Faith.
And Riker was at 17. All right, so I'll just move you to the next map. You will see the boat.
I'm on a boat, mother.
Ooh,
Ooh.
like it.
Where's Rin?
Rin should be there.
I cannot see him. Can anyone else see him?
It's hidden at prison.
Oh, nice boat.
This is a nice boat.
It's a very nice boat. Good job. It's a solid boat.
I'm on a boat.
Yeah.
We have our little ballistas. We have Captain.
Captain Crunch.
That's right. Hold on, one second.
Yeah. Oh, did you take it from like a battle map which Rin wasn't on or something, maybe, or?
No, I took the wrong.
You took the monk rather than
Yeah, I took the monk instead of you.
instead of Rin's little wizardy guy figure.
We have replaced Rin with a monk.
Rin, you look great.
Oh yeah,
Been working
I feel much more
You
fit
feel
than
light.
normal.
There we go.
It's peculiar.
Hey, there's my boy.
There you go.
All right. So at the moment, there's no one around you from this vicinity. But on the first sign of combat, we will begin with the initiative.
All right.
As all. So this is your chance to either evade or pursue.
Oh, voices.
It is something that I am testing
Okay.
as a style of combat instead of just dumping you straight into combat.
All right.
Evade or pursue, you said.
What? Yeah, evade or pursue. You can also chase after, those that have kind of ambushed you.
Oh. Yeah, the choice is yours. I'll just make sure that I don't die. I'll do my best.
Can
That'd
I
be
ask a question, DM?
Yes. What is the question?
Sune is looking out at that tower, and
Yep.
is there anything like a ballista or any kind of long range weaponry that's
From the tower, do you have a telescope?
I do. Yes.
Okay.
If you actually look at the
With
tower,
your telescope, you'll have to roll a perception check on your turn.
Rin will actually point out if you're looking towards the tower. Isn't that the place that the scholars were supposed to have been taken?
No, I thought that was further up.
They were in a camp to the north.
Yeah.
Oh, 19.
19?
Yeah.
There are battlements on this tower, but they are not ballistas.
I'm mindful that we want to be cautious about getting too close to a tower that will shoot at anything, just in case we come under fire.
The tower is arcane of nature, so it
Oh.
has magical armaments.
Magicaments.
What's the order, Captain?
What was that?
You can
Sorry.
see it. So essentially, with your view and your telescope, you can see a very large purpley circle, like a glyph around each section of the tower.
Okay.
It is also creating some kind of barrier and a form of wind, as though the barrier itself is creating too much of a tremor, pulsating the sand away from it.
Okay. So we'll stay away from that, I think.
Yeah, ramming our ship into tower is a short way to get it wrecked. So,
Fuck off vibes I'm picking up on there.
so
All right,
so we're gonna go for the fighting or for fleeing? I'm fine with either. I reckon we've got our big armor, so you can probably just shoot him down.
I'm
like out of
I'm
character.
thinking, we should go, and then I keep looking back at Riker, and Riker's looking at me, and I'm like, we can't. We've got
Hey,
Yeah.
come on. Maybe there's a couple of casualties between friends.
All right,
I mean, we
but
can
look at-
keep moving as well as.
but we can slow down, like when you pretend you've got a limp in the hope that someone will.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to play wounded bird
Yeah.
trick? Okay.
And
From-
then
If you are in trouble, then stab him in the neck. Classic.
exactly. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is a well-known trick of my people.
The Gronwar with the neck stab.
I-
Okay.
I've heard it referred to as the dying antelope.
The dying it.
I suppose we continue on the part we want to take
Yeah.
Rin spot, but we slow and we maybe see like, oh no, spooky guys, and then we kill them.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, out of the 17s, who wants to go first?
Who was the other 17?
Faith was 17.
No, I only got.
Didn't you get 17 on
Seven.
your better roll? Oh,
Was it only 7?
I thought your
Yeah.
better roll was 7. Oh yeah, you rolled
Oh
7.
no, yeah, you're right. It is only 7. I
Yeah.
don't know how I got 17 then.
That makes it
That's
easier
all right.
then.
The
All
last
right,
one
Riker's
was
first.
17.
7.
Rackle doesn't know a lot about boats, but knows a lot about pretending somebody
It's because sorry,
killed
it's
them.
I think you got
Sorry.
17 because she rolled a 17 right before you called it.
Yeah, that was for something else.
Okay. So that's the one that I saw.
Suppose that my initiative order with no enemies, I will keep our course in the course that Yasuni has given us to like follow Rin's path, but slow, and sort of give a nod to the crew to be like, get ready.
So essentially you're going, Captain, pulls out weapon.
Oh no, Captain, there's raiders. Be a real shame if we had to fill some jam pots with them.
Some
Not
gem.
liquefying them.
And I think we would, I guess, evade, but like slow of the two movements. Like we're like deliberately slowing to let them catch us.
Yeah, and maybe like I'll can call for the sails to be close hauled, but in a really slack way, so it looks like we don't know what we're doing, and we're
So
all
essentially, Anya, get to work.
yeah,
But like look like the crew is panicking that raiders is coming, right?
Yeah.
Not-
Anya's just like, oh no, right?
Oh no.
A magazine.
Anya, look as apathetic as you usually do, more visibly.
But like maybe just like with the occasional noise of distress. It's good.
Khalid, make panic sounds while we slow down boats.
You didn't have to say that because he's already panicking.
Natural. What a pro, this guy. Okay.
If it comes to fighting, it may be better for you to go below the decks. I would like to as well. That's a safer place, but I think I'm going to have to be called upon up here, knowing my luck.
Okay. So, as you're making a feint, I want a group check to make this feint.
Ooh, for what sort of check?
It would be a deception check.
Oh,
For
deception
all of
check.
you.
All right.
Deception.
And
That's
I'll
a
be
10 for me.
Oh,
And
that's
I
really
will be
well.
doing a
It's not.
whatever the boat check version is, but I'll be using charisma.
Well, yeah, it's deception with the charisma.
it would still be deception, yeah.
Sorry.
God.
Well, not deception, but
I'm
charisma.
really not.
Oh,
Right.
Our deception is.
Yeah, I'm not really.
We're very
too
small on the
bloodthirsty.
ship. They can't see us properly.
Can we
I'm
roll?
very-
Can oh, there you go. That's
Oh, okay.
Can Anya
So-
roll one? Can we see how she goes?
All right. So this is Anya's roll.
Okay.
She
That's
is
not what I expected.
Just no effort.
exactly like the crew and captain. As for Kahil, this is his role.
Oh
He is-
yeah.
He's not deceiving anyone. He is
No.
genuinely afraid. You can see him go to the port side of the deck, and he yells out, "Bandits! Bandits over there!" And then he would run to the other side, point to the other side. More bandits! What do? I don't know. Rope. I need rope.
Who's that energy, Khalid? Beautiful.
With that, you can see. So the ship slows down, and you can see two sailing vessels come toward you from both sides.
Okay.
As
That's one each, Riker.
Can I
Oh, don't
use
tempt me, Captain.
as they come into range? Can I cast Guardian of Faith?
On the ship, I assume.
Oh, well, I think
Maybe
it's just
you-
Guardian of Faith is just on yourself. I think.
Think
No,
we do
you place
initiative.
Oh, really? Do?
Really?
It's like one you'll set at a door while you go have a long rest.
Oh. Oh yeah,
I
true.
think it
You're
might
right.
occupy its space. I'm not sure.
You know, it occupies. It's an unoccupied space. I don't think I can move it.
No.
Cannot.
But reasonably speaking, if you want it to be like on the boat, it would move with the boat.
Oh, okay, yeah. Where's like the mid side point of it? Can I place it there?
yeah, go ahead.
I'll just paint it in using like a little symbol of Rin's god. So you see just here next to the ballista. That's the shape. I just want to freehand. Okay.
Ah, look at that little boats.
Oh, Winston, this is like second Christmas.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, very good. Want to be kindling already.
So a very his guardian faith is. It says it appears like a person with a sword and shield. His in particular is a very large man who has like a very sort of grim look on his face all the time, a large beard and like heavy brow and that.
Who's your cool friend?
This is my great grandfather, Garen Casto. This is, the one who brought the family into the fold and all that. It's just some things are remembered. Some things are remembered.
Man, what happened? This guy is like goals.
I'm sure he would approve very much were this not just a representation of the person.
Right, so he's dead guy. That's cool.
I'd actually think that before. I'm like, yeah, I'm going his guardian of fate to actually be representative of that. So, yeah.
But I presume this has happened after my turn, Winston. These guys have come.
Yar, fiddle-dee-dee. Being a pirate.
This happens after the group check.
Cool. Presumably, I have to move on next turn.
Yes.
Cool. That's fine.
So next up, Ella.
Oh, really? I rolled.
Yeah, you're at 13.
Oh, I didn't I?
Yeah.
So with the so is how many crew are on each of the boats?
Each of the boats? Only 3.
Hit him with
Yes,
the old
Jimmy,
harpoon.
I've done a quick measurement on the map for you that you may be interested in. Hypothetically.
Oh, look at that, 30 feet.
Oh,
So nice.
are we gonna use the old
What size are these boats?
Size?
Yeah.
They're as big as the sand sled that you found.
Okay.
So that's exactly what they are.
Oh.
They're about 30 feet wide, 30 feet long, about 10 feet, 10 feet wide. They can carry about 10 people, long ways.
Okay. All right.
I like this part here with the hat.
Winston, this is cool as hell.
It's really
You are welcome.
Nice one.
all right. I'm just gonna go and jump across and say hi. All right.
Oh, don't do that.
No, you don't want me to do that?
Yeah. I mean, you do what you feel is right. I don't know. Are we fighting? I thought we were fighting.
Yeah, we're fighting.
Yeah, we're fighting. All right.
Okay. Because I'm
Oh,
quite
no.
a distance area person, so.
We promise we'll leave one boat for you to liquidate 50 people.
I was
No,
going
we're
to do
talking
both
about
at the
that
same
now.
time.
Alright, like, yeah.
Why must you torture me?
All right. I'm gonna jump
Yeah.
across. How can I not?
Go on.
You thought you were boarding us, but we were boarding you the whole time. You got pranked, bro.
All right. Remember, the ship is moving, so if you fail, you will fall behind.
Yep, that's right.
Can I give her a guidance, or is it because it's not my turn? I suppose. Yeah.
No.
No, it's not your turn.
Okay, so it's 30. So I've got a 34-foot jump. Or
Oh, nice.
Yeah, easy. You make it there with stunning accuracy. You leap off of the deck. Not even any ropes, just psionically.
excellent. Okay.
Rin holds up a placard with 8. The spirit of Garen holds up a placard with 4 on it.
So
And then
that's my movement.
and Cahill puts a placard of 11, hiding behind it.
Heal, yes.
All
All
right.
right, so you land onto the deck of this very small sled.
Excellent. Now, as I'm flying over there, I'm taking out my sword,
Yes.
and when I land, I'm going to attack this first person in front of me.
Yep.
It's a really nice visual, yeah. Shame
Insane.
everyone who listens to this won't be able to see it, but there's a very nice map once it's made up with boats and everything, and there's pirates. It's
Really?
very
Well, I mean, I'll send Scott the visuals. It's cool.
yeah. I suppose if you Put them up accompanying and have like, oh, with the podcast in this episode, here's visuals of some of the
My
battle.
dream is that Craig will do the stage directions.
An 11, as you pull out your weapon, you stab this guy. He immediately takes a step away and says, "What are you doing? Why are you attacking us? It looked like you were injured. We come to help."
Oh, I'm not buying that for a second. So first of all, did I actually miss him? Is that what
Yeah,
happened?
you actually missed him.
All right, that's my first attack.
You could do an
second
insight on him.
attack.
You could do an insight on him.
Yeah, you
Just
can do a
say,
passive insight, or you can roll an insight check.
No, I don't want to do any. I just want to kill him.
Oh, you just stab. Keep stabbing. Stab.
It's like 26.
Generosity
Oh,
is
nice.
just
Natural
political power.
20. Natural 20. That definitely hits.
Alright,
Roll
Well, first
for
of all,
damage.
all right. So that is.
can I have Rin,
Oh, let me
based
just.
on
I don't want to roll the inside. I just want to stab things.
based on Rin's passive insight of
Right.
19, are these probably pirates?
With your passive insight, these are 100% pirates.
Okay.
When they popped out of the sand, they're clearly raiders.
Okay.
Sand
Well,
raiders.
They were liars and raiders. How rude. We should put them into the swords.
What's the damage?
Oh, sorry. I'm just checking. I haven't actually got to use this before. Telekinetic strike. It's at 1d8. Okay.
You're gonna
Yeah,
golf club
which
him.
will
You're
be
gonna be like,
doubled from the
This
critical.
guy gonna get yeeted by
Oh,
the
okay.
captain.
Oh, yes,
Double all the dice.
All
So you can
dice
either
are
roll
double.
twice or just double
it's
the rolls
48.
of the dice.
1d8 for the weapon, 1d8 for the psychic. So it's 48 plus 3. Okay. So
Yep.
that's 19.
Nice. 19 points of damage. Gets a psychic blast. And
That's not quite the end of it either.
Ooh.
Because after the damage is dealt, he has to make a DC 15 strength save, or he gets knocked 10 feet.
oh
10 feet.
All right.
Will that knock him off the boat? Not quite,
him
but
into
it'll
other
knock him
people.
into his friend.
10 feet.
Yeah.
It wouldn't knock him off the boat, but he'd get, back of the boat.
Did
And
I kill
prone.
him, or is he still alive?
He's still alive.
Oh, bless.
So what do I need to make a roll for?
DC 15.
Or what saving throw?
Oh, it'll be strength.
Strength. It's not a 15, so he's knocked back.
Excellent. Now, I do have one bonus action left over. And so one of the other crew members also has to make a DC 15 strength save or get knocked back.
This is a very good battlefield control up class. Psychic
I
warrior.
fail.
30 feet.
30
Oh no,
feet.
I succeed. 15.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No
Yep.
shove for you then.
I saw the 6. I'm like, oh, I only got 7.
All right.
This one, as he feels the force, he kind of stands his ground.
Okay. Well,
Well,
everyone's right.
it seems this will be a fair fight then. We will take the spoils. We heard you have water.
Oh, I'm just going to say we've got lots of water.
Those
Lots of water.
bastards.
All right, that's me.
All right, next up.
And you're like,
Rin.
Rin. Rin's going to go and he's going to cast Spiritual Weapon, manifesting right in the middle of these guys. So it's the Spear of Secrets, which is going to manifest right here. Wink.
Yes. I see your
And
mark.
it's going to stab at the one that just was like taunting Yasune. So that's
Love that he says it will be a fair fight, then a spear materializes and stabs him in the neck.
that's a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
He takes D8 plus 5. And that's radiant? No, it's force damage. That's 10 force damage.
10 points of force damage.
And then with my action, I'm gonna have hit him with Toll the Dead.
Ooh.
I'll just make sure I'm in range because I don't know what's its range. Yeah, 60 feet. Toll the Dead. Yep, easy. So wisdom saving throw from him.
Wisdom saving throw. Natural 20.
He succeeds.
Ooh.
Yep. Well, that's my turn then. I've still got the spear there, and the spear can keep attacking.
Okay, so spear is still there. So
Yeah,
next up will be Conwar.
What are you going to do from the crow's nest?
Crow's nest.
Go.
Yep.
Go.
What I'm thinking I will do, because I don't believe I'm hidden just yet.
I mean, you can duck down into the crow's nest and be like, "Yeah, I see you with my little bird."
Don't worry, I know my options. If I go down to the ballista on the right-hand side, am I able to angle it to hit the either the hull of the ship on the right-hand side or one of the crew on there?
Of course.
Excellent.
Remember, you only
I
have
will-
5 ammunition for
Each ballista.
Yeah, that's fine.
each
It's good to
ballista.
test
So you have
them.
10.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I will fly down and land behind it, but I will not actually fire it just yet. What I will do is I will use my action to I'll use my bonus action to try and hide behind the ballista. First doing my what's it called? The thing where spirits jump out and attack people for me.
Ghosty ghosts.
Yeah. So I'm gonna
Ghosty
ghost. And it's going to be Ken. He's going to look very proud of himself, and he's going to jump off,
I'm hoping.
like trip on the railing as he goes, and he's going to like flail and try and body slam one of them.
All right. Go
Go,
ahead.
Ken, go. Go, Ken, go.
Classic Ken move. Whoever Ken is.
Falling and dying, yeah. Whoever Ken is, yeah, Rin doesn't know who Ken is either. He just knows you guys ate someone.
That guy fucking sucks.
16?
So 16 to hit.
16 is a miss.
Oh. These people have high AC.
Oh,
Yeah,
yep.
so Ken just like flops on the boat and disappears.
Kind of lands in the sands. And he returns.
Oh, I mean, yeah, sure. And then I'm going to, that will be the hiding.
Ken, return.
Can return.
Just like
Which
poke
is
it out.
plus 12.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
Yeah, so 28.
28.
Nice.
Yes, you're hidden.
And yeah, I think I'll take the dodge action just for the lols.
Dodge
Then I'm
action? All right,
Yeah.
cool. Next up. Faith.
Okay. So glancing around, I can see that Yasune is taking care of the ship on
On the port
the
side.
whatever
Yeah.
On
Yeah.
the left side.
on my left. So I am going to point out, maybe move over to the edge and just sort of point out to here.
Yep.
And I'm going to cast Erupting Earth.
Yeah.
Erupting
that-
Earth.
Oh, it's our favorite
Yeah.
spell. The Fountain of Churned Earth and Stone.
Both landmines.
Earth.
there. Get that fountain, pour it out.
There? Or there on the deck.
Oh, well,
Underneath the deck.
yeah, that'll be fine.
Make it
Okay.
all up to the deck.
Okay, cool.
But so they have the opportunity to make a dex of 15 save.
Alright, so first, the ship has to make a dex saving throw. It's a very lovely hull. And if you deal a certain amount of damage, they're gone.
Okay, cool.
Wreck that hull. Wreck that hull. Wreck that hull.
Uh,
Yeah.
well, 7, the ship clearly fails.
Oh,
As for the remaining of the crew, only one of them gets this amount. 21,
That's a
And-
pass.
and the rest do not.
Okay, cool. So everyone except for the second guy takes 19 points of damage.
oh, ouch.
Bludgeoning.
Maybe because it's like sand as well.
Damage.
Maybe because it's sand. Maybe it should be slashing or something. I don't know. Because it's in the desert.
No, because they're sort of being thrown up and rocks are falling on them.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense. I was thinking thematic sake.
All right.
Yeah, so that area is difficult terrain.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
Well, it's already difficult terrain. Currently, it's deadly terrain.
Oh,
Is that a thing?
Oh.
It is. It's
Wow.
hazardous terrain.
Right.
Think of it as like reefs.
Yeah.
If you fall into it, you immediately die because you would get, skewered.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So
how
I
much
broke
damage
the
was it?
boat.
19?
19, yeah.
The exception of one of them gets, the rest get 19 damage.
Oh, he gets half. The one that saved gets halved.
So the one with the fancy-looking hat is quite skilled, manages to evade your attack, but you can see that their vessel has taken a bit of damage. Needs a little bit more, and that's the boat.
Oh. No boats about it. That wasn't even a good joke.
No, it wasn't. Sorry, I did hear it.
That was, yeah.
All right.
And then I'll just kind of move back again.
Yep. Okay, my turn. Pirate is up, the one that's tossed to the side. They jump you on either side. You get one opportunity attack. Rin, with your...
Oh. My Guiding of Faith?
Yep.
Oh, no, with my spear. Oh, does my spear
with
get
your
up?
spear, it
Does it get
gets
opportunity
only
attack?
one.
Okay.
Yep.
Sure.
Just remember they're at the back. They've just moved forward.
D20 plus 9. 14.
14 is a miss, unfortunately.
Right. Fair enough. Rolled pretty bad, so.
And if you want to place your character anywhere on the ship, so it's not on the grid, you just change it into a drawing. Still moves normally.
Oh, yeah, the spear is a drawing. So.
Yep. All right, so 3 attacks on Yasune. As for the ones on this damaged ship, you can see 2 of them aiming harpoons towards your sails to slow you down even further. So they're not attacking you guys; they're attacking your ship.
Her baby, Yasune's baby.
While the fancy-looking hat guy is going to move their current ship closer so they board you.
Is this
Yeah.
hat nicer than my hat?
It might be. Roll a hat check off.
His head is nicer than yours. I'm gonna put it through his brain.
Yeah, he's got to deal with a Riker.
Oh, look at that. They're coming on board. That's so sweet.
So, attitude. Oh, my boys. More boats, Winston. I want more toys to smash. More boats.
More boats, more.
All right, I cannot select your square, Faith. That's it. Doesn't matter now. But it is damaged.
Okay, yeah. No,
we'll remove it later.
Either.
Yep.
Yeah, it's cool.
So here are the harpoon shocks. So I'll do those first, and I'll attack Yasune after. So the hull of your ship, I'm just using the Ghosts of Salt Marsh. They have the most ships related
Great
stuff.
Great expansion.
Yeah,
It is
it's
good,
real cool.
First one succeeds,
Oh, not our boat.
and the second one
what's-
gets a natural 20.
Ooh.
So your main sail has been torn. You'll need to fix that. The amount of
What's the
damage
AC
they
of our
deal, I will show you my lovely harpoon gun. So that's the first damage, and this is the second damage.
No. Mean harpoons, mean. Need our boat to do things.
And 13. So 11 and 13, you can see the sails completely ripped and torn. They managed to secure a way to tie their vessel with your ship. So they will do a hand-to-hand fight.
Oh.
As for the ones fighting you on the port side, here come all 3 attacks.
Yay.
Alright, so for the first one, they pull out a scimitar as well as a dagger, so twin attacks, so 4 attacks on the first one.
Mhm.
No advantage, just attacks.
Winston, I don't know where you found a typewriter you could connect to a screen. Read out. I picture like old timey, like one letter at a time getting chunked.
Oh no, I set up the screen beforehand.
Very good.
And then you're just typewriting next to it to take your notes.
Yeah, I'm just typewriting next to it.
The big manuscript is got a post to play.
You should see my insane book setup. It's just all here on like pedestal.
None of those. hit.
Alright, so none of those hit. You can see them try, but clearly they've failed. But the one behind
Yeah.
shoots you with unusual accuracy.
Ooh.
Ooh.
25 against AC.
Yep, that's a hit.
This is a single dart. Doesn't deal much damage, but I'd like you to roll a Constitution saving throw
Okay.
for poison.
All right.
So 2 points of damage.
And I'd reduce that. I can use my psychic barrier thing to reduce a D8.
Yep,
Which would
so you
be-
use a reaction, so it reduces it completely to
Correct.
0. So that's the dart.
Yep. Poison.
Yes. So Constitution saving throw.
I just
You need a 14 or higher.
let me just check my con save. Okay. So it's a save. Okay.
Yep, save.
16.
All right. So you take half damage of this poison. Wow.
What?
So you only take 7 poison damage.
Okay.
Could have been a lot worse.
You're not poisoned. No.
How much damage has she taken?
Just
15. Just a 7.
Yeah.
107? Okay. Alright, cool.
All right.
Definitely
So
wanna
that's
get
the end of
some
this
poison.
round. Your ship moves forward, so anyone on the boat, on the main vessel of the Scholar's Fate, needs to make a athletics check.
Oh no.
Hmm.
I have bad modifiers.
Athletic.
Because
I
of
got a
the because of the harpoons, you're jutted from your current course.
Hey,
Jesus.
Nice. Holy crap, that's amazing. You need a 12 and higher to succeed.
Yeah, no one failed so
With
far.
style.
Oh, and there's
Now for the
Sorry,
crew, with one
Anya doesn't have to make one
exception.
because she's sitting down. She's just like, yeah, whatever.
Yep, Anya is the only one that doesn't have to make the save, but everyone else needs to. So this is for everyone. They're fine.
Yay.
So
Is this something that my skill with the ship would apply to?
skill with the ship.
Yeah.
Yes, this would apply to that. that would give
excellent.
you advantage.
Oh. I mean, it would just add +3 to my result, making it a 13. It
Yeah,
would just be my proficiency.
that's right.
Because I don't have proficiency with athletics today.
All right, so everyone is fine. The sudden abrupt movement of your ship being damaged does not drop you prone. So back to the top, Riker.
Presumably, there is a
so
crew member.
patient.
I was being very good, and the boat needs to be driven, but there are sailors for that. Is Nitya or one of the more legitimate crew nearby?
Yes.
Awesome. I would yell to whoever is closest, be like, "You have the helm now," or like, "We're gonna crash," and then let go. And
I will help you. Thank you. I do not fight. She gets the helm. She holds it steady.
right on. The boat that has harpooned us and is moored, are the crew in melee range? Board
Not
their
at the
ship.
moment, but you can jump down from melee range. Yes.
Oh, you jumped under like a superhero lane when you smash their boat.
Yeah, well, you're gonna poke the bear, Winston. The bear's gonna roar. Yeah, I'm gonna jump. Like,
Do it.
actually, as opposed to jumping, I have my new Air Khalid Air Jordans.
Oh,
Oh, baby, I ain't jumping. I'm
Air
falling
Khalid.
with style. And I do not think that Riker could actually fly, but I think his boots are mainly like controlled falling boots. So I'm gonna jump right in the ruckus with these boys behind them. At 40 feet of movement, immediately on landing, I'm gonna rage.
Yep.
I roll my wildness.
Here we go. The wildness. Six.
Six.
We have seen this before.
We have seen 6 before. Forgive me, I always forget. Outside 6 is each. Oh wow! Arcane energy taps into the mind of those around you. Each creature within 30 feet must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw, or they've got disadvantage against me.
Wisdom. Why wisdom?
Oh.
I'm a lizard wizard, Winston.
Okay, so that the first one succeeds. Second one does not
Fails.
succeed. That's a fail. And the last one succeeds. Okay, so with the exception of the fancy-looking hat guy, all of them succeed.
Okay, none of them have taken any damage. No.
They
Yes.
have all taken damage,
Oh yeah, they have all taken because the
as well as the
fountains
ship.
turned low.
So when you land on the ship, you can hear it creak with the weight, with your weight, like it's about to break apart.
Riker's not gonna read into that too much. I'm gonna
This is
attack.
fine. You can fly. You got your air Khalids.
I got Air Khalid.
Khalids.
Okay, reckless attacking guy who looks most injured, who not captain.
Okay,
That's a 15.
15 is a miss.
Cool. Doing again. Good Lord.
A 16 is a miss.
Oh,
2 misses. I bonus action movement. I'm all good. I have reckless, so
Don't you get 2 attacks though?
it's both
That was
of them.
2.
But reckless attack gives you advantage. Oh, and you miss with both of them.
No, you missed with both.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
I'll
They were
roll
just-
above 10. That is vicious. Cool. That's my turn.
All right, next up, Ella, on your other ship with the floating spear, or was that a
excellent.
shovel?
There's a
Alright,
spear. It's the spear of secrets.
You have 2 on you at the moment.
Okay.
The one behind has shot an unusual dart at you. Doesn't deal much damage, but seems to be potent with some sort of toxic.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action psychic shove that person. So it's a DC with the bolt because they're at the furthest to the back, aren't they?
Yes,
Try
that's
and
right.
toss them off the boat.
Yeah, I'm going to push him off the back, I think, with a psychic shove. So
Psychic
it's a
shove.
DC 15.
15 strength.
Yes.
He fails. He is tossed overboard. He's gone. I'm just going to delete him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. All right.
Wait, can we see how far he flies?
Rin can
15 feet. He would go 15 feet behind.
because the ship is moving. He actually goes 75 feet.
Oh, excellent.
So he goes 15 feet. He's currently still in the air, and at the end of the round, he lands 60 feet back.
I imagine he's like head just face down, and his legs like wiggling in the air. Like, oh no!
All right, so that's my bonus action, and my first attack. I'm going to attack the guy to my right.
Yep.
So that's.
I just realized pirates might have some treasure on their ship.
They might.
Also, we could steal their sails to repair our own.
23.
23 is a hit.
So that is damage-wise. That's 2. Okay, it's 1d8 plus. Is this right? 1d6. 3. I think that works. No, I've done that.
You don't have to. You. Okay.
So I did it wrong in the first place. So it should be. Sorry, let me just do it. So D8 for +3 for the damage for the
Just do
sword.
separately.
So that's 4 points of damage to the sword, and then psychic damage is. So that's all total 9.
Is it the one on your left or the one on your right?
One in green.
The one on your right? Okay.
Yeah. Now, they have to make a strength saving throw.
Both of them?
15. No, just the one I'm attacking.
Okay.
DC 15.
DC 15.
Oh, they make it.
He makes it.
All right. So
Didn't save it.
okay. So that's my first attack, and then my second attack on the same guy.
Yep.
It's just going to be an ordinary attack. So that's
Oh, sorry.
that's all right. Didn't. Oh, so I missed for the second attack.
Yep. A 9 is a miss.
Yeah. I think that's it.
All right. Next up, Rin. You're up.
All right, so let's have the spear attack the same guy from before.
Yep. Go ahead.
All right, so that's D20 plus 9. Wapanga. 19?
Ooh.
19 is a hit.
All right, so that's going to be, I believe it was D8 plus 5. D8 plus 5. 7 damage on him.
7 points of damage. Yep.
And can he make a wisdom saving throw again? And he passes again. Damn, these guys are rolling high.
Again.
They've got a 1 in 5 chance of passing. They've done it twice. These guys are rolling well. Well, my spear's doing work. I don't think there's anything else I can do on my turn because I've used those 2 actions. Rin will say to if Khalid is still on deck, you may want to flee below deck. So it might be a little bit safer down there. Oh dear.
This I think that's very good. But shouldn't I man one of these ballista to help you, or maybe I'll just get more bullets. You know, these very big spears.
If that's what you wish, I cannot make the decision for you. I was just suggesting you a place to hide. It's where I'd go if I had a choice.
But I must help the lizard wizard. He saved my life.
As you wish.
My God, this man is a goddamn treasure.
Okay, so he does run below deck to resupply the ballistas when they are fired.
All right.
So that was Rin's turn. Next, Conwar.
I
Excellent.
should use something other than a cantrip for damage.
So which one of those is Riker?
The one at the very edge of the boat.
Because
The
he's
one with
flying.
the cape. This one, he's flying.
I like Riker's cape.
Can I that one angle the ballista so that I can shoot shoot the harpoon through both of those people?
Oh, you want
Yes.
to multi-skewer it.
That
Multi-skewer.
requires a strength check because you would have to move the harpoon. You have to move the ballista. It doesn't
Will
count
that-
as an action,
Okay.
but if you fail, you don't move the ballista.
Yeah, I'll give it a whirl. Does the ship thing help me with this?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness.
Otherwise, what's the point? You succeed.
Damn.
So you turn this ballista. Yep. So you turn it
Yep.
towards them.
Yep. And I believe I'm still hidden, so I'll have advantage on the attack roll, right?
That's right.
Excellent. And what modifier does it use?
So the ballista, because you are shooting it at, are you aiming it at the ship just towards the people, or are you shooting the people? So what is your primary aim? Like, what's your primary target?
Well, the ship, they've thrown up ropes and connected that ship to our ship, right? So
That's right.
even if I like massively skewered their ship, it wouldn't stop it from moving with us.
No.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna like try and see if I can't skewer both of the people with this massive.
Okay. So with the people, it attacks with a +6, regardless of who is firing it. If you're attacking a ship, it's attacking with a +10.
And do I add any mods to that otherwise?
No.
Excellent.
19 hits, first one.
Excellent.
Also hits the second one.
Yes.
As it skewers both of them. Roll, it's ballista, so people 60-10.
Jesus Christ, Winston.
I will also add my sneak attack.
Wow.
Well, this is a weapon for ship-to-ship combat. This is not for
I mean, it's
people.
like this guy got
You're skewering the ship.
hit by like a
Alright.
speed weapon.
That's correct. 46 damage.
Good lord!
That's a lot of. Sorry, to quote something else, that's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
46 damage.
Actually,
One of them, both of them are still alive, but as you skewer them to their flanks, you can see them bleeding out. One of them almost dead, while the other one is quite seasoned. He just bats an eye at seeing the tip like pierce him. But his crew member is skewered with this harpoon.
Yep.
So the first one.
Riker is just covered in blood and just like, that was amazing.
Yeah. An extra 2 damage.
Extra 2?
Yep, I'm subbing out the 1 for the sneak attack for the D8 for my psychicness.
Extra 2 damage. Yep, still alive.
Yeah. It just, an extra little thing that I could do.
Alright, cool.
Then
Call.
yeah, they're still alive.
Cool. Next. Faith, go ahead.
Okay, I've been tossing up 2 different things.
Summon the elephant.
I want my elephant. I want my elephant.
No.
Yeah, I'll
So
just bonus
these-
action hide.
Yep.
So those guys are still alive.
On the right side of the
On
boat?
the
Yes.
small ship, yeah. Okay. Well, I am going to.
Change that.
Huh?
You're gonna change the fact they're alive.
Well, I'm hoping to. But how important is salvaging the ships?
Kind of like secondary objective.
Okay. Cool.
I can, if we keep one ship stable, set it up to be like a side boat we have connected to our one.
Yeah,
Like little tender. That's nice.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Like
cool.
blow this one up one. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already damaged that one. You can get the one that hasn't been touched yet.
Yeah, but the problem is that Yasune's right in the middle there, so I can't really do any.
Oh.
That's all right. I'll just set fire to the boat. I'm going to create bonfire. It's just a cantrip. Right about here, I reckon. And it's a... So the guy
Gonna
with
make
the
him have a hot
hat
foot.
Yep, the guy with the hat.
is the least damaged, isn't he? I didn't
No,
get him
not
last
anymore. Not after getting
cool.
skewered.
Yeah.
The one who is least damaged is the one near the sail. This one.
Okay.
Because
I
he
don't
wasn't
really wanna do
skewered
that.
by a harpoon. Like a large ballista
Yeah.
used
Okay,
to
well, I'll
penetrate the hull of a ship.
Yeah, that'll kill
That's
you pretty
okay.
quick.
So this
And
guy
the
at the
hull of
back,
people I don't like.
Yeah, their hulls
Yep.
are
the guy
their
at
hulls
the
are
back with the
hat,
bandana
yeah.
or the hat, I'm just gonna. That's gonna be the location of my 5-foot cube bonfire.
Okay, 5-foot cube bonfire.
So yeah. So that's a dex saving throw of 15.
Dex saving throw. Cool. Oops. I succeed with a 17.
Okay, cool. Well, the boat's on fire anyway, so
You don't take any damage if you succeed against the cantrip.
no, it's only a cantrip. Yeah, it was more I wanted to set the boats on
Oh
fire.
yeah, true enough.
So I was going to do both, but I was going to twin it and set both on fire. But if you want to keep one, I'll just
Yep,
do.
so the boat needs to make a save as well.
No,
don't really know why.
It doesn't say that the boat saves.
Yeah, but it's still part of your target, right?
It says in a separate paragraph, the bonfire ignites flammable objects in its area that aren't being worn or carried.
Okay. Then it's on fire.
Yeah, boat's on fire.
Alright, cool. You've set a boat on fire that you've also damaged. Was that all you're doing?
Yep.
Alright, my turn. It seems, my crew, these are seasoned warriors. We were misinformed. What do we do, Captain? You will die. You're already stuck on that harpoon.
You are
Goodbye,
pretty.
my friends. And he jumps ship. He's out.
Oh.
And what about us? You can continue fighting. Make sure to find me in the base. Good day. You suck.
That one guy who got thrown off by Yasun was the lucky one.
He was the lucky one.
Would that guy have left my threatened area? Would I get opportunity attack on him?
Is your threatened area 10 feet?
It is not.
Then no. These two will continue to fight you, Riker, because one can't move, and the other one does not want to move away from the ship because the captain has ordered him to stay.
Damn, that's some loyalty.
You guys pretty damn brave.
We could recruit some crew here. I'm seeing some excellent CV here.
I mean, we can
Alright.
we can put them under the management of Anya. That won't go poorly at all.
Nah, that is good plan.
Alright, first attack on Riker. 22 against AC.
22 hit.
Second attack is a 9 that should miss.
It does miss.
Alright, so that's
Did
the
you
first
reckless
guy.
last time?
He did reckless, but one of them's reckless is neutralized. Winston, you can choose to reroll one of those if you wish.
No, because I had disadvantage already.
Okay.
I had disadvantage, and then you gave me advantage, so nothing. That's why I'm rolling only once.
Okay.
I remember what you did with that explosion of shenanigans.
Your brain is on a new level, Winston. Thank you.
Alright, so only the first guy gets 2 attacks. The second guy only gets 1 because he's been skewered. And that's a miss, a natural 1. That skewer really hurts. Alright, so first attack isn't much. So take half of this, Riker.
You?
As for Yasune, you will be attacked 4 times.
a few hits, I
16
think.
is a miss, but the rest should hit. The lowest is a 23.
That's right.
All right.
Isn't that the highest? The
So-
lowest is a 21.
Well, 16.
Yeah, the lowest is 21.
Yeah, so the 3 hit.
So
It's 9 plus 10, you know?
Okay, so this is the amount of damage you will be taking. 2 daggers. So first one is 8. Second one is 7.
Those fools, they're using metal daggers rather than the stone ones.
That's right.
Foolish fools.
So I think I'm just going to quickly check whether I can do it on each strike, whether I can reduce.
No, it's you only have 1 reaction per your turn.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you only have 1 reaction.
Yeah, cool. It's a reaction. All right, so I just reduce 4 from it, but other than that, I take the rest.
Yep.
So that would be 50.
20
On the
damage.
first one, you take 4 points of damage.
Mhm.
The second one, you take 7, and the last one, you take 8.
Oh, so that's going to be 19 total.
19. All right. Okay. All right. Tickling me now.
Okay. So the harpoon struck Captain left. The ship is being manned quite well, or woman.
Man.
All right. So at the end of the round, you can see Kahil come back with 1 ballista.
Oh, that's not good of him.
1 projectile. He can only carry 1. Here, Mr. Conwar, please don't bite me. Here is your next weapon.
Khalid, good job. You're doing great. Look at these things. They fuck people right up. This guy very fucked.
You can see him just gag. He just looks away. I don't know how you do this, Mr. Lizard Wizard.
You kind of get a feel. Great. Look at that method act.
Back to the top. Riker, you're up.
Yeah, Riker time.
Yeah, cool. I will turn to the guy not skewered and say, hey, you seem reasonably loyal. If I kill this guy in 1 hit, you consider joining us maybe? And then I just want to like croquet mallet this spear out the other side of the guy.
Oh. All right, go ahead.
D20 plus 7. That's a 22.
Nice. You hit that croquet mallet, this thing. It goes out of him. It bursts out from his side. You can see him just croak, die, slumps to the deck of the boat.
That track.
And the harpoon or the ballista lands on the deck of this ship
Oh,
with
nice.
a large stain of blood. So you've killed one of them.
Sweet, we can reuse that.
I turn to the guy. I'm like, you got any thoughts about that? Or like, you want to be jammed too?
He looks at you. He looks down. What are your orders, Captain?
Yeah.
Don't stab anyone. Get Khalid a beer. Okay. Then I will use my movement to go back up with him just to be like, make sure this guy is on the level and not about to like ice my boy Khalid. Yeah, presumably we've got our spear back, so points to us for being green friendly.
Just
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
I'll use my winged boots. I can get back to the captain's helm. I'm not going to take control of the ship as yet. And then I would use my speech to turn to you soon and be like, everyone's dead or jam, and we got the spear back. You're having fun over there. I don't want to spoil. So you're muted, but that's cool. Meet up later. You busy? It's cool. You captain.
All right. Next up.
Can I whisper to Riker real quick?
Yeah, you can talk. I don't think whispering is possible right now.
Hey, when you whisper,
Well, he went back on the ship, so just like as he was coming past, because I still want to be hidden.
Yeah.
We could go after the captain that fled. You and I should be able to navigate that direction quick enough.
Oh, nice! You're thinking we do sneaky like Khalid Birdman mission and find him?
Not sneaky, but yes.
Okay. I mean, let's get green light from Captain first, but good plan. Only because presumably that would take us like deeply south off the map.
Now, I'm presuming this.
The dude just left, so we can probably still like between your ability to jump fly now and my ability to move 150 feet on my turn, we could probably still catch him.
Winston, thoughts on that? If somebody goes off the back, are we gonna like it's 60 feet a turn or further?
It's 60 feet a turn.
Okay, I think
How
that
fast your ship is moving every round.
I'm presuming this pirate ship here is tethered to our boat as well, isn't it? Because they were boarding.
Yes.
So I'm presuming it's,
Yes, that's right. The one on the right is tethered to your boat, so it's just staying there.
Okay, sweet. So we can always search that one for stuff we might need.
And it's
nothing
on
else.
fire.
to Port Noir and be
That's
like,
right.
you want to go now?
Yes, so he does not get away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
mean,
that's
putting
what you
outside
talk
the
about as he gets back on the boat.
Yeah.
Ella is not with us at the moment, so we'll get back to her turn after. Next up,
Oh,
Rin.
sorry, I was.
Okay.
Okay, yep.
Okay. Ella, it's your turn.
Yeah, sorry about that. Somehow. I was-
That's all right.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to do bonus action shove to the DC 15 save against strength for the guy in green, and I'm going to shove him, psychic shove.
Psychic shove with the greens.
Oh,
I
he passes.
succeed.
It's all right.
They will not get off their boat. This is their house.
Oh, no, fair enough. And then I'm going to come in and I'll swing at him, make an attack. So that's D20 plus 6.
10 is a miss.
Fuck. All right, I'm going to do.
Get a second attack.
Yeah, here we go.
Second attack.
You forgot about my second ultimate.
21.
21 is a hit.
All right, so that's D8 damage. So that's 11 points of damage. And then psychic damage is 2. So that is 13. And then I'm going to, he's got as my reaction, no, this is part of the attack. He's got to make a DC 15 strength save again.
Another strength save. Yep. I fail this one.
He gets knocked back 10 feet.
10 feet. So it's the green guy, right?
Yeah,
the
he'd
green
still be
guy.
on the boat, wouldn't he?
No,
Or
the
unless
green.
you're knocking
Oh, I'm sorry. Directly, like where I am,
away from you.
direct line.
So 15 feet. He would be off the boat.
Okay.
Yep. So he'll be out of this fight
Nice.
by the end of the round.
Excellent. So that's 2 attacks and a bonus. I'm good.
All right. Next, Rin.
All right. So first of all, Spear's going to make an attack. D20 plus 9. A dirty 20.
That will hit. Yes.
So it does D8 plus 5 force damage. That's 12 force damage on that guy.
That hurt.
And now you see he's not looking so good. So
Slanderous.
well, she's taking like 30 damage.
Oh, no, it's not 30.
Isn't
I've
it?
taken 26.
26. Okay. Well,
He
either
will
way,
take a few 5 damage.
I totally get it. Like, you don't want to be healed. You don't want to let them see you get healed. The healing has to happen later.
Yeah, exactly.
It happens below deck. It's like discreetly.
Sensual
You
healing.
don't get healed in the fight. Then everyone laughs because you had to get healed.
Yeah, exactly.
well,
So check if you notice that she's damaged.
well, what? Sorry.
Check if you've noticed that she's damaged.
Well, my passive perception.
Because
is
she hasn't
15.
called out that she needs healing.
Oh, okay. My passive perception is 15.
15?
Yeah.
She looks like she's only taken a few cuts or scrapes.
Okay. I was
Thank
going to use
you,
life
Rhiannon.
transference because it was going to be cool, but all right.
You are
You can
lovely.
still do it.
If
I-
you're
You and I are connected on like a spiritual level, and like getting hurt is part of doing the hurting. That's like the
I can. I'll
Very
have another chance.
accurate.
I'm sure we'll face some big monster later and have plenty of opportunities to heal. Have the guy make another wisdom saving throw. Let's see if he can make 3 in a row.
Oh my god. Wisdom, right?
He
Yes!
can. He can.
Waiting on that one.
Yeah,
That
that's
guy
a
doesn't want to stop.
Yeah, no, it's like that's 3. All of them. It's a DC 17. That's not an easy throw. Jeez, these guys are
Oh,
really
yeah.
good at those wisdom saving throws. All right, that's fine. At least I'm only using a cantrip. The spear's doing work. The spear's doing
The
work.
spear is doing too much work. It's on the bill.
It's on the boat.
That's it.
Yep, that's it then.
Connoir.
Right.
So your
Oh,
opponent on
see-
your right side has been defeated.
Yeah, he's joined us now. He defected.
Is
He
the
has defected.
captainy person within 80 feet or a little further? Like, how far away in feet are they?
The captain, it's only been 1 round. Because he made a leap, he's only 90 feet away.
I will hoppity hop hop over. Nope, wrong tool. I'll quietly move myself over to the back of the ship, which Thomas forgets the name of. And from there, while hopefully still hidden because this dude's running away,
I believe the back
I'll
is
shoot
called
him
the
with my
poop
bow.
deck.
The poop deck.
The poop deck.
I think it is actually.
It is the stern.
Yeah, but the poop deck's on the stern, right?
Yes, it is.
check.
Yeah, poop deck.
The poop
Conwise
deck is
Drozgast.
on, also on the main deck. Depends on the ship.
Oh yeah, cool. I learned something new about ships.
This is what I have to do to research ships.
Nice.
So, what are you doing, Conwar?
Shooting that dude with my arrow.
Okay, cool. So from there, just checking how far away he was when he jumped off. Yep, you should be fine. Go ahead. Attack roll. Ooh, 22. You hit.
Ooh,
Yes!
pew!
All
Damage,
right.
please. You will have, clearly, sneak attack.
Yeah.
6. Just confirming. Yep, that's my damage.
29
will-
points of damage.
Nope, it's gonna be more, hopefully. I'll be swapping out that 1.
Okay, so you're re-rolling the 1. Woo!
Oofed.
So that's an extra 7, 36 points of damage.
Yep, and my psionic die ticks down to a
7,
d6.
37. And what was that?
My psionic die ticks down to a d6.
Yep.
As,
All right.
as I fire the bolt, I just like, I get the feeling that I could have been more accurate in the transition to move, and the power just rushes out of me and hammers the bolt into
Oh
it.
yeah, the bolt is like encased with psionic energy.
Yeah. It is magic.
As you strike this particular captain, you hear him shout out, "I hate pirates," and then drops down dead.
Oh, sweet.
That was a straight Legolas level snipe. That was
You blew all our budget animating that. Thanks.
Now we can't fight Sandworm because, like, no money.
Yeah, it's now the sandworm is a cardboard cutout, and Riker's just gonna have to like feign enthusiasm. He'll still have some because he's Riker, but it'll be less real.
All right. Was that all you're doing?
From there to there. So that was my body of
You
my
moved.
movement.
And you shot.
I still have my bonus.
You still have a
like,
bonus, but up to you.
Maybe we get his body. Should we get his body, maybe?
Pretty far out.
How?
I mean,
how
Conrad can make it.
I could like get to it and you could get to it if you were dashing.
You'd
But
take a
it'd
bit of
be a
armor
bit of a
from the
trek
shield.
to get it back, unless we stop the boat.
I,
But
We might have to stop
what
the
I
boat.
think
Our
I'll
sails
do,
ripped.
since we do have some people that were knocked off, I'll fly, use my bonus action to dash and go 50 feet straight down, as in like on the map, just so I'm relatively within range of the one dude that got pushed off this round.
Okay. So you've flown up, and you've gone how far?
50 feet south. Sure.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, and then I will just like land on the sand.
Okay, cool.
Yep. That's my turn.
Next up, Faith.
Okay. So I'm just
and
gonna
we got to do the
move.
paperwork for the new guy on your turn.
He can wait. He can wait.
I didn't get to wait.
So
No,
I've moved down there, and I'm going to ray off this dude.
Ray of Frost, the last guy.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
So that's a spell attack. Hey, I reckon that hits him.
Nice, 24. That hits.
Nice. That's 2d8.
That's correct. 10 points.
10 points of cold. Brr.
The cold.
Thermal shock.
Yep.
And that's
Select.
it. I think I've
Yep.
used all my movement, so yep, I'm good.
All right. My turn. He looks around and he brandishes not a regular scimitar, but one that is made out of bone.
Ooh, the bone.
I was saving up for this captain, and I don't believe you're the captain. Who would jump onto a ship? Only their crew would. You're probably some peasant.
Oh, he's calling you a peasant. He doesn't see your hat.
Nobody touch this guy. You're soon gonna turn him into like something smaller than jam.
All right, here comes my first attack.
All right.
That should miss. 13 against AC.
Miss.
Second attack, same weapon. 17 also misses.
Miss, yeah.
On the second attack, you can see that he misses and hits the mast of this sail of this particular ship. A single touch, and you can see the wood start to corrode from this weapon.
Ooh.
But that's my turn. At the end of the round, as usual, so everyone moves further away. Conwar is now 110 feet away. The ship is still moving.
Yep.
Captain is 150 feet away. And back to the top.
Riker?
There's only one guy left.
Idiot. Oh, he done fucked up now. Okay.
What's your flying speed?
40. Same as my move. Oh, I should not have ended my turn where I did. Oh, it's so close.
Well, you can Superman it, go up, and then hope for the best that you catapult yourself. Or you can use a ballista and shoot him. Up to you.
Oh, no one touches this guy who said captain, not captain, but the captain. I just want to get close enough to grapple him so she can satisfyingly decapitate him. But I will, for my captain, I will happily take the risk of not making it. I got Air Khalid, so it's all good.
Air Khalid.
Athletics or acrobatics?
I would say it's athletics.
You are a kind man, Winston.
It's all in the run-up.
That's a dirty 30 nat 20.
Very nice.
Dirty 30 wizard.
Lizard Wizard takes his Air Khalids and just goes for the 40-foot leap, makes it there, and then lands without rocking the boat.
Could you say that sentence one more time? Because I'm never going to hear it again in my life. That the lizard wizard with his air Khalids left 40 feet.
Yes.
I think we've won you today, folks. Good work, everybody. I'm going to grapple this guy with my athletics.
Yep, roll an athletics check.
27.
I don't think I can succeed. Nope, I cannot resist.
I'm going to hold him from behind and be like, "You just said the worst goddamn thing you could ever say. You don't even know." And I'm just going to hold him and just look at Yasuni like, I know what you got to do. I'm going to get messy. I don't mind jam.
He's already got plenty of jam.
All right.
Basically, I want to stop him from, I want to grapple him so that he can't easily swing that weapon, but also to give Yasuni a better time. And that's my turn.
You've grappled him, so he's restrained. Can't move.
Is that weapon in his hand or by his side, or is it still in the mast?
It's in his hand. So essentially, when he missed you, it cut the mast, and you could see it corrode very quickly.
Yeah, right. All right. So.
Go ahead. It's your turn.
Yep. I'm just going to. I mean, I was going to, knock him off the back, but let's just hack him to pieces now, shall we?
Comes the pieces of hacking.
Okay. So
because he is restrained, you have advantage to all of your attacks.
Okay, so here's the first one. So that's 16.
Poke him through a full of
So
holes.
22, that hits.
Mm-hmm. That's. So I've got this stone longsword, and it does extra damage, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Extra D8.
So it
Yes,
does
it does.
2d8. So I haven't been doing that, but anyway.
Oh.
Okay, so that first attack is
Going old school with the metal weapons.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
so old
it's
school.
fine. You've been yeeting people off the boat, so
Exactly. So 11 on the first strike, but I'll also add the d6 for the psychic damage as well. So that's going to be 14 for the first one.
Yep, 14 for the first one. Yep.
And so if he gets shifted 10 foot, oh no, that's right.
If
and then
he
I'll-
gets shifted 10 foot, then Riker will also be shifted 10 foot.
All right,
I can fly, so don't even blink.
Oh no, but I it's just yeah, we got
Okay.
this. We got this. Okay, here we go. So
Second attack. 25 does hit.
that's great. And so that's
And second
Mhm.
set of damage.
plus 3 is 17.
Whoa! Alright, so on your first slash of this stone weapon, you can feel the weight. And it carves into him quite easily. And on your second slash, how do you want to kill him?
Through the neck. I want him to
Alright,
bleed.
so he just gets immediately decapitated. Again.
No, I want him to bleed out. You can watch him.
Okay, so you cut him enough so that his neck kind of lulls to the right,
Yeah.
Guys,
and
nearly
he
had my
just
snake.
bleeds out.
I'm just gonna watch him keep eye to eye as he dies.
Cool.
So he doesn't realize it. He tries to move. His head just kind of tilts to the right as his neck innards bleeds out.
Yeah.
The weapon drops to the ground, but the blade does not touch the wood of the ship.
I'm gonna
As
say
though
right.
it's got what do you call it? A weapon guard that
Okay.
props the blade upwards.
Yeah. I'm gonna say to Riker, I'm gonna look out into the distance and go, isn't the desert such a peaceful place?
You are the greatest captain I could have the pleasure to ever serve, Yasuni. That was straight lethal. I feel it too. It's soothing being out here.
It's really soothing.
it's really soothing. You're just it's soothing.
And spasming to death on the floor, just like we belong out here, maybe.
So could you detect you don't identify, you just detect magic, don't you?
This guy's magically dead.
Alright, so I have advantage on the last attack against Yasune.
Oh, haven't I killed everyone?
You have, but Anya's trying to make a sneak attack.
Oh.
Bless.
Oh, she hit.
25 against AC with the dagger.
Oh, she
Yeah,
hits.
yeah.
What
Does
a
she-
what a
Does she
sweetheart.
throw it at me?
Yeah, she does.
Cool. That's a hit.
It's only a dagger. So, +3. Take 5 points of damage. A dagger hits you in the back,
3.
and you can see Anya on your deck does the eye-to-eye motion with her 2 fingers.
Anya, not cool. She's got a weapon. Don't worry. She's just trying to be helpful.
And that's the end of combat.
Am I able to shoot the last dude that fell off?
The last dude that fell off.
Yeah.
The one that Yasune shot off the second time.
Right, I think she
Yeah.
pushed someone. I'm not sure.
Yeah, she pushed off one the first time. That guy's like 240 feet away, and the second one is about 70 feet away from you, from where you are at the moment.
Yeah, so I just want to shoot them.
Yeah, you can shoot that guy.
Oh yeah, I hit.
Yes, you hit with a 27.
I'm just gonna roll for damage for the sake of it.
Oh, it's awesome. Like, I see Conwar is like great desert predator.
21. You hear, "Oh, I hate the desert," and he drops to the ground.
Excellent. Yeah. Then I'm gonna try and call out to everyone else. Not sure if they could hear me or not. I'm going to loot the bodies. Wait for me.
Cool.
Okay, so Nita then calls out, "Captain, should I drop the anchor so we can do repairs on the mast on our sail?"
Yes. I'll just give the thumbs up on that.
Okay,
No.
so
Rin's gonna. Can I have Rin go and cast Ray of Frost on the fire that's on this ship to put out the fire?
yes, you can.
Do you mean to roll to hit
So
that?
if you're wondering how much of the ship is actually on fire, it's been 2 rounds, so I'd say quarter of the ship on its stern, so the back of the ship is just on fire.
So he's
It
gonna
didn't
just like
spread too far.
he's gonna like point his like his scepter down, then from each of the prongs,
It's
like cracking like ravaging like comes the conversion, like the ice beam animation in Pokemon Stadium, like that type thing.
That's awesome.
Huh.
Yeah, I can visualize that well. That's cool.
All right. So, Captain, I would like you to roll a d6, please.
No, nothing added to that, just D6.
Nothing, just a d6.
Fine.
5. So, with the state of your ship, it will require 5 hours to fix it.
All right. Let's do it.
You can do your looting. You can do anything within that time, like resting and whatever.
Yeah, so maybe a short rest, a bit of looting. Can I get someone to identify the magical scimitar of death? And then I guess did we get that hat, that other kind of sandfire?
Rin has the identify spell, but I think it requires material components I don't have.
Yeah, you need a pearl worth at least 100 GP.
Yeah, so yeah, I
Do
can.
not consume.
Can you just cast it with a spell slot?
No, it's got a material component with a gold cost on it, so I can't just use my spell focus in place of it. Because if a material component has a cost, then you can't use a spell focus. But if it doesn't have a cost, then you can.
Is it
I thought
possible?
that was only for ritual casting.
No, it's for
Mm.
every.
Every spell.
Yeah.
It's yeah. So it's all like if I were to cast and it's not just something that's used up. So like there was another spell I was looking at the other day. I think it's like chromatic spray or something like that. Chromatic orb maybe. Yeah, it's a chromatic orb requires a diamond worth at least 50 GP. So if you don't have that, you can't cast it.
Or like Find Familiar, we need to burn the incense, herbs, and charcoal.
Yeah.
Is there anything I need to roll for the looting?
No. You don't have to roll anything for the looting unless you are looking for something specific.
Rin, Rin's probably just gonna stay on the ship and do a bit of rest, rest to help heal up.
Rest
What he
and help fix the sail. That's
help fix up. Well, actually, his thing is when Yasune comes back on, he's going to go up to her and he's gonna cast a spell, and he'll say, "Let the gifts of the great Lord undo the weave." And so he's going to take 4d8 necrotic damage.
Oh,
Uh,
thank you.
You heal for 40 HP.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
So Rin takes 20 and you heal for 40.
Thank you. That's very generous.
So he staggers
I'm-
back, like breathing heavily, and it's like, I may need to rest just a little while after that.
Okay.
Rin, that was cool as hell.
Very cool. Very appreciated.
Nothing is
DM
ever given freely.
Oh, that's true, isn't it?
You want to get paid? I don't have any money.
Oh, I wasn't talking about. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the nature of things. I'm sorry. It's just.
Oh, I see. Right. Yeah. DM, can I just check
Yes.
if you take a long rest with a magical item at the end of it, you can identify it. Is that something that we do in this campaign, or is it?
To identify something, you need the identify spell.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna
see the
use
type of aura that it has, or any other descriptions of the item
Oh.
without directly knowing what it is. That's Arcana checks, investigation check.
Well, maybe Rin can help me do an Arcana check on it.
Oh yeah, Rin's great at Arcana. Rin could actually just do it himself. He's got plus 11 in Arcana.
You do it, and I'll help you.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
D20, and I'll also put on a guidance plus D4 plus 11. So it's 8 plus 2, it's 21.
21. The dagger itself, I mean, the scimitar itself is much like the bone weapons that you saw back in Dehi, the High. But as for the poison inside, you're not sure what type of poison it is.
I can be pretty sure that it's nasty and most likely deadly, though. Don't drink it.
All right. Unless someone actually wants it, I'm just going to throw it over the back. I don't just.
Khalid, you need the sword?
He'll cut himself on it.
I don't know. You are the captain. You should decide. But
Thank you.
maybe we give it to Anya. She seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Anya, you dropped your dagger. It's okay. We found this super poison sword.
No, I think if you wouldn't mind, if no one wants it, then I think I'm just going to drop it over the back of the ship discreetly.
Okay, so you drop it on over the back into the sands.
In a way that
you can. Yep. So essentially, when the blade hits the sands, it dissolves,
Oh.
and the
Weird.
weapon is gone.
good. That
Dope.
sounds
It's not very handy being out in the desert.
I could not use non-droppable weapon. I'm clumsy as hell.
Yeah.
It's not helpful.
Okay.
Now, what are we going to do about Anya?
Thought this was
Yep.
a back and forth
I
thing
mean,
that she
we know what
Oh,
she's up to. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
I think I just think it's fine if we know what she's doing and we know she's not being sneaky about it. I mean, she can
No,
keep
I-
making her challenges at you. You've openly invited that, so I mean,
yeah.
she's like the Team Rocket of Arkham.
DM,
don't know.
can
I
I
think
make
she was kind of playful. Like, I'm gonna kill you in your sleep.
DM, can I make an insight roll to see if she's flirting with me?
Yes, you can.
Let me just check.
One, I
Alright.
demand you use
If
band
this
luck
is not
on this
if
roll.
this is not at least a 10, I will give you the funny version. Oh, here's the funny version. So,
Hang on. What is my bend luck? Let me just.
you-
I think
I
you
want the funny
spend
version.
two
You want the
sorcery
funny
points to
version.
add.
I want the
or
funny
subtract evil.
version.
well,
Uh,
I mean, are you using it now? Because I can't give you both results. Would you like the funny version?
Oh, I rolled a 7. Let's go
Yes.
with the funny version.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, so there is no bending of luck at the moment.
That's
No.
fine.
That's still available for next time. So this is the funny version. So as you look at Anya, you can see her hair glisten in the sandy desert. She's sort of puckering up and giving you an eye-to-eye look, like she is absolutely blemished with love. The stab in your back was an accident, and as she tries to look away, you can tell that she is in love with you. So that's what Yasune sees. As for the rest of you, you can see that she is, although she's puckering her lips, she's literally biting the bottom of her lip, and she says this under her breath. I missed her neck. Should have.
Ooh,
And that's all she says.
She wants to kiss your neck.
Oh, she likes to look at your neck, and when she can't see it, she misses.
Yeah. It's really hard to be. I've got to remember that I'm the captain. I've got to be professional. But it's kind of hot. I'm going to take off
Imagine what HR would say about this one. One would have too much work.
Yeah, we haven't had any romance in this campaign. I'm all up for more romance.
Oh, yes. Well,
Luckily, the HR manager is on the other ship doing a bit of investigating.
All
I
right,
wanna
what is your
see what I can
investigation
find.
of the other ship? Go ahead.
Oh, do we want to get up the big map again, or do we want to keep the battle map up for now?
Hey.
nice.
I'll get back to the big map for now.
Nice.
I'm just
That's funny.
bouncing on different.
What did I find?
All right.
Not 20.
So I'm looking for salvageable parts as well as good stuff.
Oh, yeah, like
All
salvage
right.
stuff to help repair the ship with. That's a good idea.
So you find a small battering ram.
Ooh, neat.
You find a small, like a 5-gallon barrel of gunpowder.
Neat.
Huh? Hang on, I'll just write this in the chat so I can remember. What do we got? We got a battering ram. Barrel.
The cool idea for that barrel later.
Forgotten how to spell barrel. There we go. Gunpowder. Oh, you're typing it. Awesome.
And an unusual trinket, like a wolf. It's a wolf symbol trinket.
I'm going to pocket that.
So that's all you find. You have
Okay.
succeeded. You found their stash. It was actually underneath one of their one of the panels on their boat. It was quite hard to find, considering you had damaged their boat completely.
Yeah.
So that's what you find.
Okay.
Yep.
No money or...
No money.
Okay.
There were souls, but they were damaged by the explosion of the eruption.
Oh, yeah. And then I set fire to it, didn't I?
Yes.
Forgot about that.
The gunpowder didn't explode.
yeah, we got
Oh, yeah, that was lucky. Okay. I'll
Well,
jump back
speaking-
on
possibly
the-
go wrong with a barrel of gunpowder.
Nothing.
Also, just so you guys
Speaking of-
notice, I'm going to keep updating the map with Rin's notes.
Sure. As long as it's still clear enough.
Presumably the new guy is fitting in pretty good, yeah? He's not teasing Khalid and knowing the women.
With the exception of Anya, he is doing very well.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I mean, fear is powerful motivator, and like Conwar straight iced the guy, so...
Yeah, the other guys who didn't join and tried to run, he just freaking shot him down in cold blood. I think one guy got away.
That was not cold blood.
I mean, they were running away.
So?
Well, I suppose you're not Riker. You're not cold-blooded.
If someone's running away, that's just them trying to get away from a fight that they and these ones were participating in it.
All right. So, Connoir, do you loot the guy with the hat first, or the guy that you shot down that was closer?
I loot all of the dead bodies that fell off the ship.
That fell off the ship?
Yeah.
Okay, so only one of them was dead. Only one of them was dead. The other one that you shot was still alive.
Well, when I get up to him, I'll just stab him.
But if you get up to him, you won't be able to stab him because he would be too far away. Or you would be too far away from your ship as well.
No, they stopped.
Yeah, they stopped.
Yeah.
But 5 hours.
I can move 150 feet on my turn. Flying.
Flight speed 150 feet. Yeah, I'd allow that. I guess you could stab him. So, with your assumption that he was dead, do you go after the guy with the hat first, or the one that was closer first?
That is a fair question.
But was the hat one the captain one?
Yes.
Oh yeah, him.
Okay, then you won't have a chance of finding the other guy because he would have disappeared in the sand. Because even with your speed of flight, remember it's still sand, and they came out of the sand. Like you guys didn't see them with your innumerable amount of perception check.
That seems pretty fair. We can just loot the rich guy.
All right. So the captain, this is what he had. I didn't get to fight, but this is his weapon. He has a flintlock pistol with bone bullets.
Ooh. That's good for you.
He's got a pouch filled with. So he has 2 pouches of bone bullets. Each pouch has 10 bullets each.
Nice.
And they have a different blackish liquid inside.
Oh.
You're not sure what sort of poisons they would be, but these are bone, so
nice.
You can make an assumption that they are poison. He wasn't wearing any armor, but he did have a note on him.
Excellent.
Do you read the note straight away, or do you read it?
I'll check out the note straight away.
Okay. Note says, hunt down Juan the bandit by the order of I have to check my notes on the right name, but essentially this is a decree from
is it the Duchess?
Dahe,
it is her.
Region.
Mm.
So it was Naru. So the note is signed Naru, and hunt down Juan the bandit.
Juan, me, the bandit.
Yeah, you're the bandit.
How am I the bandit? I haven't
because
spoken
you
to
were our
the
leader
Duchess
there.
in months. Ah.
Because you were the leader then.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Because I remember Rin didn't say anything to her.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
didn't say anything to her, and you were the only one speaking.
Rin did mention. He did mention the association with his god though to her, so she knows that.
Yes.
Yeah.
But aside from that, I mean, that doesn't give her much, because your god is a bit different.
A bit different. Yeah.
So were there only the 2 corpses?
Just the 2, yes.
Okay. Well, I'll use my stone sword and lop both of their heads off, put them in a sack, and head home.
Are you gonna
As in
head
back to
home?
the ship.
Head home.
Going back.
Aw.
Nice.
Did
right.
did I raid the body that was left on the ship as well?
Yes, he had a stone scimitar as well.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
All right.
He had a regular dagger.
Okay. I'm interested in the stone scimitar. I'll just hang on to that.
All right. You have a stone scimitar. Just write that down.
And the dagger. Actually, I don't need another dagger, but I'll take it for someone.
He did have a regular scimitar, but after he was pierced by the ballista, that was thrown over.
Okay.
Kaboom.
Boom, boom.
We will do our repairs, no?
Yep, we got
Okay,
repairs.
so after your repairs, 5 hours pass.
I took a short rest. during
And
that
we'll be
time.
keeping.
Those of you
right.
taking a short rest,
Yeah.
Yep. During
had
the
to,
short
we
rest,
had
I'll
to
make food
rest
for
with
everyone.
healing.
Yep.
So you get that benefit.
All right.
What was
all
it? I
right,
think
your
an extra
your
something.
flintlock pistol fires only one bullet at a time, but it's 2d6 poison, 2d6 piercing damage.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's dexterity based, but you don't add your proficiency because
I'm not proficient with it.
Yeah.
Yet.
Are you proficient with it?
No. I said
No,
I'm not
yeah.
proficient with it yet.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Requires practice. All right.
Yeah,
So-
when I get back,
Okay.
I'll give the note to Yasune. And then I'll just start I'll hold one of the heads upside down and just start eating it from the neck up, effectively. Really messily.
Desert kebab. It's fine.
Khalid,
brain-
maybe stay under the deck for a little bit. Did a good job.
Yes, Mr. Lizard. Thank you very much. Thank
Brains
you.
are a great source of water.
I will have a look at the note that's been handed to me, and on seeing that it mentions one, the bandit, I'll take it over and show one.
So presumably I can see that it's from the Duchess.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe we could call over that new crew member and ask them if they know anything about this.
Oh, true.
New guy. Talk to Captain.
Okay. Hello. You're the captain? I thought he was the captain. Points at Riker.
I just want to
Rin actually Rin actually laughs at that one.
Yeah, Riker would also laugh and be like, "That's funny. You funny guy."
I'll ask him about the letter.
I don't know anything about a letter. Did
Insight.
that come from my captain?
Inside check.
Insight.
Go ahead, roll
I
your
call-
insight check.
Objection! I was gonna go if you get the one again. It's like
Objection!
I'll
And
help
one, you're-
you. I'll help
Thank
you.
Caught in the sand as he turns away. The blush of his cheeks reveals he's in love with everyone on the boat.
16. I'm like, woof.
16. He's actually very confused. He doesn't know anything about the letter. So you trust him.
Okay. All right. I'll dismiss him with a nod.
He just goes away.
Oh,
The new guy helped with the sail.
if you want to know more about the letter, I can ask the captain.
Ah,
Here we go.
yeah.
And he seems pretty deprived of functions, Conwar. This one going to be interesting. I mean, I could work him like puppets, but
I think that's a great idea.
Yep. So I
But how
turn his
would
head.
you do this? You already have his head. He would not speak. This does not make sense.
Riker would grab the back of the head and be like, "Yeah, I can't speak anymore. Say, don't look. I know you get queasy."
So I'll take my rod of the immovable rod and I'll hold it about head height with the one end up and one end down, and I'll click it so it's on, and then I'll gesture for Conway to like stick it on the head on the rod, so it's just like floating there.
I mean,
Yep.
Well, you've
That's
made the
amazing.
most gory puppet I've ever seen. That's something I'll admit.
Magic is complicated, but also very strange.
that is a very handy method to support the head.
Yeah.
Yes, but to answer your question, my people, we are spiritualists and psychopumps.
Ooh.
Okay.
I don't know what any of those words mean, but they sound very cool.
Rin,
We
Win-
definitely explained it to Riker before. when
You
we were
did.
having our chat.
You definitely explained it.
Rin grumbles unhappily, puts his like hands in his, across his arms, and like walks off to the outside of the boat.
All right. So you cast your seance.
Yes, I'll be like preparing myself. I'll keep the second head in my bag because I feel like I was eating from the captain's first.
Yep.
Yep. And I for this method of seance, Winston, my feature normally lets me get a random effect. But that's when the spell's done. Since this is a slightly different kind of thing and it requests the spirit, do I get the benefit beforehand? Because the spirit might not show up.
Yes.
Cool. So I will roll a d3. I got a 2, and a 2 means I get 1 skill or tool proficiency of my choice.
Son.
For how long?
Until I take a short or long rest, which is when this feature resets.
Oh, might be worth getting some sort of repairing kit for the boat.
Like, get proficient with your own gun.
Oh no,
mate.
we've already repaired the boat by this time. Well, I don't know. Oh, you could get proficiency with your gun off that. That's actually a good point.
Well, it's skill or tool. It does
Yeah,
not
skill or
technically
tool.
weapon.
Okay.
Weapon proficiencies, other than getting the cool new things, are pretty irrelevant insofar as I've seen in D&D. Like, the marshals do the martial weapons, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, yes. So Connor holds the sides of the head, the temples of the head. I call forth the spirit of the deceased. Return to your vessel of life and speak to those who would wish to say goodbye and ask questions of you. Yep. And since I'm using the head as the medium, I assume it's going to be harder for him to potentially possess me, but...
All right.
see.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Great. Do I have any benefit because I have the head? Rather than just...
Because you have the head, you have advantage.
Excellent. What are the other benefits of at D3 I rolled? If I got a 3, I'd get proficiency in a saving throw of my choice.
Ooh.
You can just pick wisdom.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
What's
so
the one
2D
do?
That is a language of my choice.
Oh, that's cool.
So if we didn't know a language thing, I could find out in a pinch. So 2d20 plus 2.
Oh, that's a 5.
So I got
with
a
your best.
5.
That's only a D10.
Oh. Ha! I...
Roll again.
Uh,
I'm like, hold on.
Yep. Thank you for noticing that.
Okay.
Alright, so 14.
So 14. You were not possessed.
Excellent.
The head. So the head sort of revitalizes. It feels pain because it is just the head, still trickling with blood. You have not. You're kind of snacking on it.
Yeah.
Ah! It hurts! Why have you brought me back?
Now, everyone, if this is your first seance, this is the actual spirit of the deceased. It is not just the head alive again. You can tell them new things. They can find out new experiences like extreme pain. Yes.
Captain, is that you?
it's revolting.
Yes, it is! Oh, it hurts! That's one question.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it, Christ! I think we. Okay, Captain decides questions.
Oh, I'm putting my hand over Riker's mouth and just looking at one. Nodding at one.
Yeah. So,
Oh.
all right. So, just to clarify with Winston, what were the other changes for the seance thing? Because you just said that
Seance-y
was
thing?
the first question. Yeah.
Okay.
So I assume you want to keep the questions. What other benefits are there, or changes rather?
If you were possessed, you have double the amount of questions, but you did not get possessed, so it's a normal speak with the dead spell. But
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
But
so
they
that's
can
it.
get new information, which is still really
That's right.
handy. Is it also since they can choose to show up or not? Am I able to cast it more than just the once per 10 days on a thing?
That's right.
Excellent. All right. Feel free to ask your questions, but we have only 4 left.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so all of you need to make an insight check, please, because clearly, as you explain this, Anya is also moving forward.
Rin,
He's
I'm
so
not.
funny.
I'm not gonna have Rin make one because he is avoiding like contact with this whole
Wow.
thing because he's finding it deeply offensive.
Yes.
So he's just like off on the other side, like muttering
That's-
very unhappily to himself.
All right, so you all succeed. You need 11 or higher. There are 3 on your crew that are going to initiate questioning. One is the old crew member that you've just recruited, because he's curious why his captain is alive but dead at the same time. Anya just wants to screw with you guys, and
Anya, you treasure! Oh my gosh, I love her so much.
and the last person, unusually, is actually Leto wants to ask a question. The one that you made a boson.
Okay.
So with that, you can stop them and kind of like, I don't know, gag them or
With the new guy and be like, okay, you're getting pretty forward with the new crew. Maybe you get a question if you're good.
He already used one.
use one.
Yeah, you got your question first. Quiet now.
Well,
Yes, okay. I apologize for that. I was just so shocked.
Me too. This is crazy. Sorry, Yasuni.
I'm going to psychic shove Anya away. Just like a close
like playfully.
away. Oh, actually, I can psychic shove her towards me. I know.
Oh, and you like tenderly hold her.
No, it's actually I can't.
Say,
Well, no, unless she's willing, I can't do it if she's not willing.
well, she's moving towards you, so technically you can.
Oh, why not then? So she'd have to make a DC 15 strength saving.
Strength?
Yeah.
What did I put on?
Oh, I know this is like
I fail.
All right, I'm just gonna sweep her straight towards me, kind of grab her and dip her.
It's like a waltz. Cool.
Yeah, kind of. Just enough to surprise her.
Like a
to
salsa.
oh, it's saucy. It's like the animosity sexy dance.
Clearly missed something that happened on the other side of the boat while I was fighting.
Yeah.
And you can see her glaring at you. But so that's what everyone else sees. Yasune, you see her dreamily like staring at you. Blushing.
I could just hold this
Bit of glitter.
go away
See
anytime.
it like glisten. You're like, she tries to like turn away. Everyone, you can see her pushing away. Yasune, you just see her like turn away, kind of blushing.
Yeah, I'm not in. Yeah, consent's an important thing. I'm just going to say, are you doing anything later for dinner?
I am eating with crew, but if you want to, I guess I could eat with you.
No.
All you hear is, yes, master, let's eat together tonight alone.
Okay.
Winston, not to be a dick, but that's technically a question.
It is. It is.
Not to the head. Not to the head.
The head will react to that question. You are within the vicinity.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's a question.
Well, I guess I could eat with you, but I don't feel my legs. What happened to them?
These guys are obviously having moments, dead guy. Like,
You have 3 questions left. That's all. So you have burnt 2 questions.
Okay.
Sorry, you
So-
burnt 1 question. I burnt 1 question.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have
So
3
we've
questions.
got 3 questions. All
Okay.
right. If no one minds, I'm going to step forward.
Don't really have to step forward, but
Oh, to indicate that I'm intending to ask a question.
go ahead.
And I will say, I am one, the bandit. What do you know about us?
I know that the regent of Dahe has sent us, and they will give us barrels of water, as well as a few gems here and there, as a reward for capturing you, dead or alive.
Uh-huh.
If we do have any spare questions, I would like to ask one, but this is not pressing.
I believe would Lito.
Yeah, Lito was going to ask something, wasn't she?
I think I'm concerned about the time frame. So how long they've been pursuing us, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah. When did you receive this order?
4 days ago.
It hasn't. How long's it been? It's really only been a few days. So
It's only been 4 days.
yeah, so that's what I wanted to know. So essentially, as soon as we left, they
So as
put
soon
a
as
hit
you
out
left,
on me.
someone
Yeah,
she had put a hit on you immediately.
straight away. Yeah,
Wow.
that's
Wow,
what I
that's
thought.
effectively.
We were on a whirlwind adventure.
Yes.
Okay, I'm done. I kind of step back.
Feels like it's been more than 4 days in game.
How many
in
questions do we
game?
have?
Yeah.
Let's
There's
see.
one more.
You went to the bandit camp, and then you stayed there for a night, and you stayed there for a day, and then you went to the
Ruins.
and you traveled to no, you already went to the ruins. The ruins only took a few hours.
I thought it took
from
us like, yeah, one day. We did spend a night in the ruins at least.
Yeah, you spent the night at the ruins. So as soon as you got to the ruins, so that's when Matt and Ella joined.
Yep.
That was your 3rd day.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yep. So it's been about a week overall since we like time frame in game. All right,
Pretty
good.
much, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So
Okay, so that was my last question.
the last question is so it was answered.
We got 1 question left.
Should we give it to
One
Lito?
question.
See what Lito says?
I'm kind of curious what Lito's question is, honestly.
Yeah.
Like
I am also-
this is me out of character. Rin is just disgusted, but I'm curious.
Can I ask my question to this dead man?
You're welcome to.
You, Mr. Captain. Where is your hideout? We would like to know so we can avoid any more confrontations.
Yeah.
My hideout is in the ruins of Kamdal. You will not find it. He has many gems there. And you can see as he is about to swear, the spirit leaves the disembodied head.
As it starts to lose the connection, Connor's just gonna quickly shout out. I will try and call you again later on just to see if you have unfinished business. Okay, bye. Yes, the 7 heads, they do that sometimes. It's getting used to.
I get that. Okay, sweet. So maybe we go to that guy's hideout, kill everybody, or maybe
Oh,
not
it's
go
so
there.
tempting. Well,
It's on the way.
But yeah, was there anybody else
Kind of
that
Rin
died
Wayne is
around
not
here?
there.
Sorry, Conwar, what was that?
Was there anyone else who died today?
There was someone on the boat on the right-hand side.
Excellent.
The one that was skewered? Yeah, that's the only guy that died.
Excellent. I will also claim their head.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
you have
there's
3
also
heads.
Yeah, we've also got.
No,
You're really ahead of
This
the
is
pack.
my 4th head.
Has that included the throat cutting in the on the starboard? No.
You mean the port side?
Yeah.
Starboard.
Outside.
Ooh, yes, he does.
Oh, I self-correct.
I would say that includes it because you wouldn't Conwar wouldn't have gotten the last guy who was alive. That ran off. So you have 2 crew members, the captain's head. That's the 3 heads that you have.
I also have Ken's head.
As well as Ken's head, so 4 heads.
Ken's head, that's right.
So meta-wise, if anyone connecting the dots, if we get the head or he'll explain it later.
It's just gonna have
if
a
you get a
collection of
head
heads.
or any body part of a deceased person that you might maybe want to have closure with, Connor can be the bridge between that. Or if any of you guys die, we can keep chatting.
Nice deal. That's real cool. So if I get dusted, we can still hang out.
Yeah. Here's an
Go
idea.
for 20 questions.
Here's something I will put to the void as a possibility that we could try later. I could theoretically attempt to possibly try and use this ability on your stone friend.
Oh, we will discuss this in detail.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
You can ask your question first. I was going to have just like the thing.
Going to defer to Yesune for our current heading. I got to go back to the wheel and pretend to know how to drive this thing.
Rin's going to come over. If we are done with the depravity of all that, perhaps we can get back on track.
Yeah, I think
That
we
was
should.
good.
As tempting as Kumdar does sound, I think that we probably should head south.
Kumdar is not going anywhere.
Kumdar, it's not going anywhere.
We can always check it out afterwards.
Yes.
Well, some people did escape, so we might not be safe where we are.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, we weren't heading in a straight line towards our destination. So if they just followed our heading, they would think we're up that way rather than we're up down that way.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because we kind of got turned to go down there.
All right.
So we can head. All right, let's head off then.
All right.
I'm going to get my immovable rod back and clean it
Immovable,
off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So you unclick it. It goes back to normal.
Shake off the blood.
Just shake it off.
Shake it off.
All right. So after 5 hours, so that happened within the 5 hours rest. The sails have been replaced, and you start heading in a southerly direction.
All right.
Yep. So you go forward, or do you head south?
South,
first?
Away from the
sorry.
tower.
Yeah, so it was one more
So
towards the tower.
So one more towards the tower? Okay.
And then
So as you head straight, so you're heading straight first instead of heading starboard. So you're 300 feet away from this mage's tower. You feel an intense cyclone wind, kind of like a hurricane, but a group of hurricanes in the central part of this tower. I need you, Captain, roll an insight check. And with that...
But who's going to help me do that?
You might have to do it on your own.
That may be you as captain.
Only one person can help you. Probably not Conwar, because he would be back on his crow's nest. Someone on deck.
I would help
Yep,
as
I'll
your
help,
helm.
yeah.
Okay.
Actually, can I get Anya to help me?
Oh.
Anya.
You think the tower is in love with you? It turns and blushes.
All right. You order Anya to help you.
I do.
I gotta make a roll before she helps you.
All right.
Kinky.
She does not help you. Instead, she makes it more difficult, so you have disadvantage instead of
All
advantage.
right.
So you get
Okay.
So
9.
you have 9. She distracts you instead of helping you.
So
Oh,
nice.
she's very distracting.
So
That
nice.
flirtatious minx.
Anya.
Ooh.
Sort of like, look at me, and you're like, yes, wait, oh,
Oh
see,
my.
my.
Exactly.
You're kind of
Nice.
distracted as you have a look.
I gotta say, your triceps are looking lovely today.
Okay, so your captain is distracted. I need everyone to roll for initiative.
Oh.
At advantage.
Yes.
Sorry, everyone.
Oh, it's awesome. I love it.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Nice.
3019.
17.
Oh, I also got a nat 20.
Woo! Damn.
Quick, boys.
That is our best roll of the night collectively.
Yeah.
Amazing.
No, that was
No,
me
no,
with
no.
the nat 20.
There was Yasun
Oh.
got a nat 20 earlier as well.
Yeah, I did.
Was it?
But not this.
Nice.
Dear.
And 19.
Oh, yeah, no, it was you. Sorry.
Okay. So, with all of these natural 20, surprisingly, not really, the distracted captain goes last. So, up ahead, the 4 of you sees danger, like floating rocks being flung around by this storm-born wind. Your job is now to keep the ship safe by either manning it, ordering people to, shoot projectiles out of the sky. So, first up, Conwar.
All right. Question for the DM.
Yes.
What constitutes piloting this vessel?
Piloting will constitute steering or using the sails to catch the wind.
All right. I feel like the sales part suits Connor's
Yeah.
wind knowledge better.
Just give me a moment. I'm just being asked a question. 1 second.
Nice.
What? I'm still up. I'm working. I'll come down and do the bins later. Jesus Christ. All right, cool.
So I'll be manning the sails, and since I have the spirit of that one tomb guy, that's going to give a +4 bonus to the AC and any saving throw the ship makes.
All right, cool. Very nice.
Ace.
Connor is just like moving with the sails as if he's done it his whole life.
Nice.
Okay. So since you are doing that, I would like you to roll a sleight of hand check to help out with the rigging.
Excellent.
Make sure you add your proficiency to this if you are not proficient with sleight of hand already.
I am expertise with sleight of hand and shipping.
Easy.
And I'll add my d6. Oh, so
It's a
nat
net
20.
Nice. Very nice.
So a total of 38.
Okay. With that, you can see that Jaya and Leto are having trouble with the rigging, but with your help, you manage to get the sails right while your captain is distracted.
Booyah.
Okay, so that is One.
And now
One
my side
success.
eye is a D4.
All right. Next up, Rin. You do.
Rin will say to the spirit guardian, which is still active because it lasts for 8 hours. Please,
Oh, yeah.
just if you can knock back any that come too close. And it like takes up the shield because it has sword and shield. It takes up the shield ray to like sort of block any projectiles that might come in within its range, which is 10 feet to either side of it, basically.
Yep.
And then Rin's going to go stand in the center of the deck, and he's going to hold action with Dispel Magic. So if any like magic projectile is coming for us, I can just dispel it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. All right. So you can see your guardian on the port side. You've gone to the central main mast near
Yep.
it. And you can feel the wind intensify. There is, you can tell that the wind itself is magical, so the projectiles coming towards you will not be natural.
Yep. So I can. So dispelling them with magic seems like a good idea.
Yes. One Riker can go in what order?
After you,
Both of you got 19.
Okay.
I will defer to you.
Okay. So, one, you're up.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to try something. And I'm going to twin shatter into the mess of stone flying into the debris.
Oh, nice idea.
So it says a creature made of inorganic materials such as stone has disadvantage on the saving throw. So, like, my target is the stone itself and the debris. Yeah.
Okay. So you'll have disadvantage to smash into the boat.
No. So there's a saving throw of on Constitution of 15 that needs to be made.
It's a rock.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I don't know these things.
No, that's okay.
So, because it's twinned, do you want me to roll for damage separately?
Roll it all up.
Okay. So in both of those 10, it's a 10-foot sphere. They take 9.
Okay, so before it strikes the ship and before Rin can dispel this magical stone, you manage to break it up into smaller shards. That becomes part of the sand. It will not damage the ship.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Wait, so do you want? So does my detect? So my magic, does that activate or not? My dispel.
It wasn't within range to activate yet.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Was that all? There are more. Like,
because I thought. So you just said like Rin can dispel.
Yeah, Rin can dispel as soon as it reaches a certain range. Like, what's
120 feet.
Oh, then you should have dispelled yours first.
Oh, well, I can dispel a different one.
Okay, no, you go. You go first. I
like your thing. I can. My like Silver Tent was the ones that are definitely like gonna get us. I was gonna go for one of them. So.
Yeah, this one wasn't going to get you. It was coming towards the ship.
Yep. So basically.
So one had directly affected it, so it's not towards the ship.
Yep. There we go.
It's a good proof of concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've held this action for like in case of when we need it. So you did yours proactively, mine's reactively.
Yeah.
Technically, it makes sense.
Yep.
Was that all?
Yep.
All right. Riker, it's your turn.
Get your head out your ass, Captain. We gotta go. And Riker would, being at the wheel, haul the boat to starboard for two purposes. One, so that we're traveling south, closer to our actual destination, and 2, so our guardian that's on the port side is now facing the side where.
Oh,
the rock-
nice.
Also,
Yep.
with Conwar on the sails and me doing this, my hope is that it's like we're getting out of dodge.
All right. So because Conwar is doing that, when you turn the wheel, the ship actually turns to the position you want it to.
Nice. Good teamwork. Good
Because
teamwork.
the sails were changed, otherwise it would not. Nice work, Conwar. We got to go.
I'd like you to roll a persuasion check to get the captain awake from her daydreams.
Can I just, as it comes around really fast, can I just quickly make sure Anya doesn't lose her footing?
Oh, yeah, of course.
I contest that roll, so she does. No. 5. She's in love.
No, but she's still dazzled in this
Love is strong.
this salsa.
Shouting it
The
to me in the
The
hurricane.
Samba of Deadly Love. That's the name
Yes.
of your romance novel.
All right.
Samba of Deadly Love.
As you turn the ship, it comes about. You're now going against the wind, but you can see that because there are multiple hurricanes, like multiple cyclones, there is a multitude of sources of wind from this particular tower to guide you wherever you need to go. But it's still going to be rough sailing. Was that all you're going to do, Riker?
I would also just like shout to the crew who maybe hopefully are a little more on it than the captain at present, like batten down shit you don't want to lose and batten yourself down if you think you're gonna go. Lid, get downstairs.
Hearing that, Rin goes into a position of kneeling in prayer to draw himself lower to the ground whilst maintaining the readiness for his spell.
Yes, Wizard Lizard. I was going to tie myself to the main deck, but below deck is better.
Yeah, don't tie yourself. You're so brave, Khalid. God.
Khalid is just he's the best. He's the opposite of a scholar.
Khalid looks like he's blushing a little bit. Is it hot in the... Wait, no, we in hurricane. Focus.
Khalid is a Ralox.
Right.
He's a Ralox.
Ella, I need you to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Saving throw.
The Ralox. That's Khalid.
What have we done to poor Yasumi?
Oh
Guys,
With that natural one,
it wasn't.
you are unable to do anything. You are too distracted with helping Anya stay on the boat. You everything else that is away from Anya does not concern you, so that's your turn.
Okay.
Unless you get a 10 or higher, your turn is skipped, and that's what you're doing. You're kind of staring her in the face. You're having a casual conversation in this storm.
What the fuck is going on yesterday? Focus.
I want to find out what she likes to
She's
eat,
too
because if
enchanting.
She's coming over for dinner.
See, the thing
I
is,
want to know what she wants to eat. What's your favorite meal? Tell me.
Oh my god. I'm pretty sure,
Captain, there's a storm. Can you stop? No. Stop. And she's kind of trying to push away, but all you hear is, "Oh, I'd really like to have a crab. It's quite rare in the desert. You can rub the butter all over it. Yeah. And don't forget to crack those strong legs. And that's all you hear.
Yeah.
She's
No matter what she says,
I
you're
love
kind of
There
dazzled.
is a storm.
I feel like going for the treacherous one who would just straight up try and fight her is definitely Yasun's style as well.
Absolutely.
This is
her,
Yasun's-
but this is what she would like, so it fits.
Absolutely what she'd like. With Yankee
Okay.
actress and all.
All right, because Riker has ordered the main crew that have not tangled to tie down things onto the deck, as well as the main mast, they do not fly off somewhere, so you don't lose any crew members. Second round, back to the top. You only need to succeed 3 more times and you're out of this storm.
All right.
Thomas.
Again with the sleight of hand one.
So before your turn,
Yeah.
Rin, you can see that although one had decimated one of the larger stones coming towards you, you can see a smaller one, but still hazardous to the ship, come directly towards the deck.
Okay. Let's dispel that stuff.
So you dispel it, it vanishes
Nice.
in a poof. All right,
Can it
now back to-
vanish in a puff of water or a splash of
puff of-
water?
I would say no, because
Ah.
it's a very sandy area. I'd
Alright.
say a clump of mud.
Oh, come on.
Branch guard.
Yeah, Nosita
Alright.
doing the work.
Conwar, go ahead.
Yep. So am I doing the same check again?
It's up to you. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm happy to do that again.
Same check? Go ahead, sleight of hand.
You got the advantage still,
That
I'm
helps.
guessing?
Help the rigging.
Oh, another nat 20.
Bonus.
Very nice.
And my psychic die ticks up to a d6 again.
Nice. Very good. With that, any steering that is required for this round will have advantage.
Nice.
Sorry, not advantage. It will succeed automatically
Nice.
to get you out of this harsh storm. All right. The rigging is done. Rin, what do you do this time? Same thing?
I'll see if they're actually. Yeah, I do. Actually, I do still have a 3rd level spell slot I can use, so I will do the same thing just to keep us safe. It's
Okay.
it's worth using it to stop us from like getting into danger. So I'm just preparing the action. If we get out of range, then I won't need to use it.
All right. Juan, it's your turn. So you can see. Yep.
Oh no. Keep going.
So
What
you can
can
see Rin again preparing a spell to protect the ship,
Mhm.
similar to last time. Covered
Okay.
in a bit of mud, but
All right, so I think I'll do the same.
Same thing?
Yeah. So twinned second level shatter.
okay.
Ooh.
Roll for damage.
Googling the
See,
end.
I have a fail on this because it's a stone.
So that's 20.
Nice.
Ooh,
More
that's a lot.
damage.
That's a lot of damage.
So instead of just getting one to shatter, you get 2 separate large boulders to completely shatter to just sandy pieces.
So it's everything within a 10-foot radius sphere.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm not targeting just like one rock.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an
So
area.
it depends on the amount of damage that you deal. That's what I'm going
Okay.
after. So essentially, it is a 10-foot sphere, but remember, boulders are quite large. They're about like 5 feet,
Mhm.
circling around this tower. You managed to catch instead of 1, managed to catch 5 this time around
Oof.
Okay.
in that single twin burst.
Okay, cool.
That's cool.
All right, next up, Riker. What do you do?
Cool. Everything. The lead is safe. The captain is having her own adventure of the heart.
Just keep
First
steering.
mate material.
I
First
think
mate material.
I would for sure just be trying to. I think I'm happy with our heading, but I would like fight against the currents to keep the heading. So maybe athletics to keep a ship running where it's going.
To keep its course or to make it go faster?
Oh, I would like us to keep going faster in the same direction. So I'd be happy to like manipulate a little bit with the wind currents.
Okay, so if that's the case, you'll have to roll this one, athletics.
Okay.
Sure.
But you have advantage.
Okay.
Oh,
A
that's
Very nice. 27. You can feel the tug, the resistance of this wheel as you pull it away, so that you can get sort of a faster heading out of this storm.
Exactly what I wanted to achieve. Thank you, Winston.
And with that, you're out of danger. So the ship is no longer in that hex. And it's
Wait.
kind of
There? Or
it's there.
Sweet. We're nearly there. We nearly got to our destination. I want to see what's there.
So I'm very excited.
And as you get out of this sandstorm, we'll have to end it there.
Oh.
No.
fair.
Clarify,
This is
next
tough.
session, Sune and Anya's arc will be resolved.
Oh, resolved.
Yeah, definitely.
This is gonna be an ongoing thing.
It'll only just begin.
It's gonna be an on and off, on and on again thing.
Hopefully
So
not like
you say
hopefully not
one
like
day
Ross and
of-
Rachel, because Ross and Rachel suck. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That was 10 seasons of
Rachel.
not my thing.
Like I like Friends, but Ross and Rachel is just horrible for each other.
Winston, such big roses for ship combat. Oh,
That was great.
I like the boat effort. That was great.
Yeah.
This session was about the journey, not the destination. Like literally.
Yep.
literally.
It was heaps of fun. It's again a
So good.
fantastic night of of awesomeness.
Always look
All
forward
right,
to it.
thank you. But because you guys didn't
Hit the
as
plot
much
beats.
as I'd expect you don't level up.
That's fine.
That's fair.
I'm like I'm assuming you got like these space out with your in line with your plot and how you're planning it. So whenever it works. Yeah, no, it works fine. I'm glad that we had some good combat. Like things were like there was a bit of a threat in that. We weren't just like stomping everything immediately, although the yeeting did help.
The eating really did help.
That night is wild.
I'm also going to point out I found a piece of music which works really well as a thematic thing for Rin. So yay me!
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
I
fantastic.
love
I will link it into the chat.
Yeah, I might have to do the same thing.
Oh, I know that. I know that one.
Yeah, it's like I love the game, and I hadn't heard this track. I'm like, holy crap, this is a nice track, and it works really, really well for Rin with his like relationship with his god and everything. I'm like, that's nice.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, no.
Always with the accoutrement. I love.
Yeah, also like
Alright.
we got the sandy deserts.
I'll end